He's Straw.
He's Parker.
And he's Matt.
Yay!
And together we are...
Battle Hammer and Matt.
Yeah.
You can't even see me. That's a bonus for you guys today, isn't it?
Today we are going to be playing Wild West Exodus. The beta testing currently going on at the moment. If you don't know about it, well, where have you been? You've had your...
What's wrong with you? Yeah, come on.
for a while. And this is the first time I've had a chance to use the Enlightened, who are science without morals. So they've got robot zombies and stuff like that, which is super fun. And who are you playing?
I've got the Warrior Nation, who are basically the American Indians, but with all of the fun and games of the spirit world.
Yeah.
Which is good because I've got them as a starter set as well, and I haven't had a chance to play them yet, so I can see how they're played and go, ha, ha, don't do it like that.
I wouldn't use me as a on this one. I really wouldn't.
A little
but then I can
caveat,
blame you.
we will get things wrong, because I mean this is the second time I've played the beta, because we did play it with the starter set, didn't we, you and I?
Yes.
There's a whole video on YouTube about it.
Yeah, we did do that.
Remember?
But I haven't used this lineup before, and with it being in beta, they have actually been really good in changing it regularly,
Yeah,
like every week.
A lot changes. So including the fact that I worked out exactly how many points I wanted to bring for it to get 1,000 points, and then the next day looked online and went, that's more than 1,000 points now, because they changed it. So
because the thing is as well, I was looking at my own models a lot of the time rather than all of the models, just because it's quite a lot to take in, and I was like, fucking hell, why am I Abominations suddenly like 55 points each? Well, they were like 20 last weekend. Oh, but everything that.
Yeah, because the Braves were 15 points each at one point, and now they're 45.
Yeah.
So it did.
I thought, well, my guys are getting screwed over. Oh, it's everyone.
It's everyone. Yeah.
So the mission is treasure thingamajig?
Treasure hunter,
Treasure
treasure seeker, treasure hunter. I think, yeah.
So there are 6 markers.
Which may or may not be treasure to acquire. So I guess we'll find out. We'll tell you as we play how we're getting them. Basically, you have to search them for an action, and then they may or may not be treasure, and you have to try and keep them for the rest of the game.
I do think we also have to have a special mention to someone that supplied the scenery for us.
Red Bean Designs, following on from their away day kit for Guild Hall that you may have seen us use a fair few times.
Every time we play.
This is a similar set for Wild West Exodus. So you can see
Technically
there are
it's not
little,
Wild West Exodus,
well, it's any Wild West game that is roughly in this scale, but this game potentially. You can see there are little nubbins kind of on the kit sets because they're designed to come apart and put back together, so you can transport them easily. Yeah.
I think the only thing that has to actually, there was something that you could glue, but I don't think I haven't glued any. Oh yeah, the tracks. There's a set of double tracks that come out from the Westcourt building.
Oh yeah.
I haven't put them out today because they actually do need gluing.
Oh, right.
But that's the only thing. Everything else.
Oh, like there's a little outhouse.
Yeah.
I love it.
That's where you go pee.
And poo.
And poo. So yeah, lovely scenery. It all goes together, nice and quick, nice and easy. All comes apart, lays flat, jobs are good. And all we've got to do now is decide what colour to paint it, and we can't paint it orange.
Whitish.
That's too Mexico. Yo ho, Mexico. No. We have to like browns, I reckon.
Wooden sides and then colourful fronts.
Yeah,
that's a great idea.
Yeah.
And there's a reason we had you around.
Useful sometimes.
Well.
So we don't know what came first.
The chicken or the egg?
But 40k and this game have a very similar setup in that you take turns setting up units, and then whoever's the first person to
finish in the normal deployment phase
goes first. So that was you.
It was.
We've done our little extra moves that we may have had the chance to do.
Yeah. It's got trailblazers going on.
Those spindly little robots scare me. I don't much care for those.
No, I don't like them either.
No.
They don't look right.
No, take them off.
So.
Morning.
I don't like them either.
Thank you very much.
We'll be here a week to try the veal.
So what I'm going to do. So We need to draw an action card. That's what we need to do.
Oh yeah.
Duh.
So even though it's not for initiative, we both draw at the
We
same time.
both draw at the same time, because then you can actually choose which unit you're going to activate based on it.
Okay. We don't have to show the other person.
No, not until you actually picked what you're doing. This is all the wonders of being able to pre-measure everything, isn't it?
Oh, I love pre-measuring. I know some people don't, but it's just easier for me. I'm just
Stupid.
Right, so I had a mate.
When?
Once I had a mate, and
Did you eat him?
I didn't know. But he knew where everything was. You remember Terry Morley, right? But he was amazing at pre-measuring because he used to use a lot of back in old One Fantasy when you had mortars and trebuchet and shit like that. And it was all measure it and add D4 or whatever. And he was spot on every time. And it was like, oh, I know exactly that that's 7 inches for a charge, so I know I can. Whereas I'm like, I don't really know.
I used to love that with all my mortars, the Imperial Guard. I used to love it.
Just don't have the cognitive capacity.
So I'm going to activate the Braves, the melee Braves, down at the bottom.
That's not. They used to do that. Well, they did in the films.
What I'm going to do is move that. I think I'm going to do a dash though. So the normal move is 5. We're going to go 8. So I'm moving towards this marker over here.
And that, as far as I'm right in saying, that's 2 action points.
2 action
But
points.
it's only 1 action to their limit.
Yes, I believe so.
That sounds right to
In
me.
the same way, you can also do focus. Focus is an automatic +2 to their move. Costs 2 action points, but only counts as 1 action. Same way, so it's a guaranteed +2 to their move.
And you could do, in theory, both.
You could, in theory, do both.
So you could spend 3 actions to do a
Yeah.
focus dash move,
Yeah, potentially. I don't know.
but it would only be 1 action used on your limit.
Yeah, I'd have to probably have another look at the rules for that, but I think potentially that.
Makes sense to me. 3 action points,
So-
but only 1 action.
Yeah,
So that's and dash.
that's some dash.
And they have, unless you've got cards to use, 1 action point left.
Yeah. And I can't move again because that would cost 2. So, they're going to hunker down.
I do have hunkered down
Just
things,
to make sure they're slightly safer.
and that gives them +1 grit, as I recall.
+1 grit, but it makes them worse at shooting and other things. I don't think that's really an issue after they've moved.
Okie dokie. So I've got 3 action points. I will be doing
Nothing.
nothing. Tra la la.
Buff.
Alright. I will activate my widowers to these
Yeah.
skiddly,
The
skiddly
skiddly,
dudes.
horrible
They
gribblies.
have got a quickness of 6, so they can move 6.
Just doing a mosey.
Just a mosey. So we'll go to there. There they go. They are now there. That's 1 action point to do that move.
Uh-oh.
Then I will do 1 action point to do a search.
Trying to find that treasure.
Trying to find treasure. So on an odds I find nothing, on an evens it's a treasure and I get in 2 BP. It's an odd, so it's nothing.
Tra-la-la.
So I guess I'll remove it.
Yeah, I don't
Yes.
see why.
It's now not any. We now know it's not anything. And for their 3rd action, they will have an shoot action. So
Are they able to do that? And what's their limit?
Oh, the limit is 2, so they cannot do that. I will charge. Good job, you know what I'm doing. Because I haven't got a fucking clue. I will effectively lose that last action.
You didn't think that one through, did you, Parky?
No, I didn't. No.
Right, so.
You know what? You live and learn.
Yep.
Well, I've heard that people do that. I don't.
Over time.
In theory.
So, new action card then.
Ah, yes, indeed.
Oh.
5 activated.
So where was the limit on here?
L.
That was it. That was it. Oh, you're a lot of shit, Parky.
So, I think what I'm going to do...
Mexico, yo
So,
Mexico.
we're going to do a flight move, potentially. No, we'll do a dash. No, flight move. We're going to do a flight move with...
Ooh,
our
got a big 4.
whoosh!
Which indeed.
Squawk!
Potentially, let's just do it to there because then I can guarantee I've got line of sight.
Okay.
Because I'm then going to take a shot with
Nice.
my bow
Aye.
at your widow. Designate that as the initial target.
Yep.
Closest.
Will there be any cover from that?
No, I think with the angle you're alright.
Yeah. So he's got a manhunter bow, rate of fire of 1, lethal complex, and with a crit it decapitates.
Nice.
And it's, I think, it's PRC is pierce minus 2.
Nice. And the, am I right in saying the complex means you have to focus?
I believe so.
Because
Yes.
you can choose to not focus, but you earn a -2 to hit. So.
So he will use another another action point to focus.
Yep.
So his aim is 6. Are there any other modifiers on that one?
Not at the moment.
No, no,
Plus
so I
2
need
for focusing.
So I need a 2.
Boom.
That's 5, so
That'll
that's a
do.
hit. So it is piercing minus 2, and it's lethal, which I think is also another mod.
It's a re-roll.
Your
By
defense.
success, yeah. So that counts as a grit of 2, so I need an 8, which I get. I have to
will
re-roll
lethal
it,
that one, yeah.
which I then fail.
Ah, Thunko.
He is deed.
Okay.
Just put him somewhere out of the way there.
And then, as he's got a limit of 3, I will use the last action point to take another shot, but without focusing, so it's going to be harder.
Standard.
Yeah. But it's complex as well, so...
Oh, which I think will.
Bottom button. Not that one, you div.
And that's the top.
But you had it left there with no power, it's gone, it's dead. You've killed it.
Just call it
Got it,
normal.
I've got it
Just
on
call
me
normal.
phone.
Tough, no. Wonders of modern technology, eh?
Yeah, they're great if you remember plugging damn things in, aren't they?
Well, yeah.
That one's fucking shit.
See, I should have kept Augusta Byron nearby because she'd have given him tough.
Did they not through, did you?
Nope.
Weapon stats complex. So there's a -3 penalty to aim or fight unless they use it as part of the focus. So he's on -3.
Oof.
So he's only now got an aim of 3, so I need a 7 for the second shot. Nope.
Okay.
Okay, so that's my actions with him.
Right.
So, first blood to the engines.
Yeah. Let's have some measurings.
You know my thoughts on tape measures, Mr. Parky.
So, I'm just going to use this as a proxy.
I'll
type
use
thing.
I've got the old paper copy up here, Parky. We'll use that for now.
Alright,
That's just
should be enough.
Just try not to use any new rules.
Okay, John Younger's going to activate.
Oh, that's why I come rushing back to watch this. Oh!
So I've got 3 action points.
Yep.
I'm going to do. I've got quickness 4.
Yep.
I'm going to do a focus dash. So that costs me all 3 of my action points.
Right.
But it does give me a quickness 4, plus 2 becomes 6, plus D5, fuck, becomes 7, which I don't think is going to be enough anyway. So 7. So run to there. And I am just out.
Ooh.
Some sort of sneaky shenanigans going on.
Potentially sneaky shenanigans. Yes.
Why would you got a free shot or something?
Maybe.
Ah, I see.
We have cards to use.
I keep
Plus one
forgetting.
action point.
Potentially.
Ah, oh, you sneaky
He's
bugger.
dead, so I'm trying to put him out of the way.
Right, next one.
We got 2 this time.
Ah. So I'm going to do number 3. I'm going to do a focus dash though with the extra set of braves. So the normal quick is 5, 7, plus another 3, 10.
That's how you roll for moves, Parky.
So that's,
I suppose it depends on what your move is. And what I'm just thinking what works out better, a focus dash or a move and then another move.
yeah.
I wonder if doing 2 moves might work out. Depends on how
2 moves cost you how many?
It would cost you 3 points as well. Because it would be 1 for the move and then
Yeah,
2
2
for the second move.
To be honest, I've got the same amount of move there as I would have done with 2 moves with the 3 points. So yeah.
And you might have rolled higher.
I might have.
So it's taking that risk, isn't it? Interesting.
Tell you
So
what,
I've only got 2 action points now. I think I'm going to do a... I think I'm just... Oh fuck! Remember things, Parky. Remember things. It's the first time we're playing it, and I'm thinking, oh, I've got fortune points to use for re-rolls and shit. Except I haven't used them because I didn't think I could have used that on that move, but I didn't think. That's the first time.
You
isn't
can
it?
also use them to take another action.
You can, yeah. Oh well.
oh, Parky.
The reason I was thinking about it now is because it's an interesting thing with your bosses in that they regain it at the end of their activation.
That's
so you
right.
kind of want them to go mid because that way you can use them early in the turn and then you go mid and then you can get them back.
Yeah.
But of course you don't always want them to go mid because you might want them to really do something then or really do something later.
Yep.
So let's just... Well, it's only a 2. I don't think there's that many 1s. So I'll just go Mantis.
Until he draws 1s for the rest of the game.
Yeah, alright. So I'll just go with Mantis. She's got a move of 7, easily enough to get to that corner. Nothing's going to be in range.
What's the range? 15?
15, yeah. Nothing at the moment, but it's a nice little spot for it to be. So the other one, she will hunker down with. No, because that gives her minuses to hit later on, doesn't it?
Until she next activates.
I might as well then.
Yeah, 'cause you only activate each thing once, can't you?
Yeah. So I might as well hunker her down for the other action point. Oh. Yeah. I'm thinking of there's a free action called Take Cover, I think. And when you move into cover, because of the weird obstruction rules. So the way the obstruction rules work are, if there's something in the way, if they're shooting you, you get it, but if you're shooting them, you get it as well. So because of the way the cover rules are written, essentially if you walk up to cover and you stand behind it, in theory, you would be difficult to shoot them because you're firing over an obstacle. So they've worked in this thing called Take Cover, which is like a free action. You move up to it and then you're taking cover and you don't then get that thing. Which is, I think it's
a
way
way
of doing it.
yeah.
So she's now hunkered down
Right.
there, ready to go.
So,
And that was that.
that's one.
Oh, 1 is it, Parky?
No, it's 2.
Let's do.
It's 2, it's number 2.
Okay, so let's do this fun and games thing that I've got on the board.
Oh, portals and stuff.
Portals and stuff.
Ooh,
So, as an action,
don't much care for
because
this.
he stood next to 1 totem,
Yeah.
he's going to appear. The next one, so that's 1 action.
And you can just do that. There's no roll. Just
No
does it.
roll, it just does it. If now
Bull.
there is a roll. There is a roll if you try and teleport to an enemy's portal, because both sides can have portals. So if an enemy's portal is on the board, you can declare it as the place where you're going. If you do that, you have to make a mind roll. If you fail it, you have to realign to one of your own.
Ah,
That's clever.
That's
So,
interesting.
The reason why I've got them on the board immediately is that's just the Warrior Nation gets them at the start. Most have to create them.
Okay.
So there's a whole portal manipulation thing there. But Warrior Nation get to place their totems at the beginning of the game.
And I was wondering, because I know that Carpathian's got a thing called Dark something, and he gets a hexalith, which is a portal type thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, what use is one? Why you can teleport into it and out of it, but now I can see, well, I can have one, just so that way if you put some down, I can use them.
Yeah, you can try.
That's
and
quite
use
clever.
them.
Ah, I see
So
now.
it's a
yeah.
bit of a denial sort of idea. You know,
Yeah.
I've got this one. If you want to risk putting your own down, go for it. But I've got the ability to do it.
Nice.
So one action to get him over there. He's got a quickness of 5, which isn't going to be getting him much further.
I'll tell you what, because we don't normally do Western games, it's nice to actually sit back and just look at it and go, well, there's all the Indians running through,
Yeah.
and there's all these weird scuttly monsters. It's very Deadlandsy.
Yeah.
Go to there, and he will also, I suppose, at this point, because some people could still shoot at him, hunker down.
Just as well I printed that sheet off.
Yeah.
I didn't think we'd be using them because we didn't use any of that last time.
Right. So that's my 3 done.
Alright. Countess Byron will go.
I was wondering where she was. Where's the rest of your force party?
Where are they hiding?
There's 5. So dash would be that, or a focus would be that. So let's go for the dash. So
That's
if you want to do
D5,
just 2
isn't it?
points. D5. I've rolled a 1. I might as well spend that
Yay!
for a reroll. Because you'll get it at the end of her activation
Yeah.
anyway.
That's better.
7 is effectively +4, so that gives her a move of 9. So she'll go to there. And then at the end of her activation, she'll get that back. That's handy. And that's my card used.
I do like those cards.
Yeah.
It does
Yeah.
make it a little bit randomy, but more fun as well.
Yeah,
I like
so-
that sort of unsurety of it.
Oh yeah, she as well, shouldn't she? Yeah, no, you're right.
Parker's so unsure he forget to draw it.
Yep.
Because I do think you get into a stage of a lot of games where you're just like, right, I know what you're going to do, then I'm going to move forward and I'm going to shoot them.
Yeah.
And that's kind of it.
But that and those and the adventure cards. Because you can change those at the end of your turn, can't you? Discard them.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know Straw doesn't much like tape measures, but can I borrow your tape measure?
It's just easy. I think.
18 inches.
Well, yeah. Someone say, hold on, I'll just get my widget out for that. Crack!
That's not good quality. That's not good quality. So I'll just hide for the other 2. All yours.
How's the other half?
Okay, struggling because of the heat.
Yeah.
Massively struggling because of the heat.
Yeah, that doesn't help when you're
No.
baking
No, it
off.
doesn't help when you. Oh.
Tell you what, if stuff's kicking around in there, you've got problems.
No, trust me, I've seen it move. I've seen a face try to pull out of it once.
New,
It's quite
new
horrific.
alien film is based on me. So I could do this. So you can use these for rerolls. You can use them for focusing
Yeah.
and for an extra
Action.
action.
Action,
Did you say?
action, I believe, yeah.
Paper works next to you, Progi.
I know. Yeah. So I've got 1 action point.
Right.
which makes me sad.
She start cooking pizza.
And then I've got my Seekers and my Monocav left.
Yep.
Oh God.
So let's have my Seekers activate. So I might just move because they've got a quickness of 7.
Yep.
And they can focus move actions for no additional cost.
Right.
So they can effectively
We get a
snipe.
+2 for nothing.
So they will just have a little 9-inch focused move. Meow on their little mono wheels. Do you remember Deadlands?
I do. I love Deadlands.
Deadlands
I
great.
absolutely adored it. It was probably the best role-play game one of the best role-play games I've ever played. It was just so much fun.
Yeah.
So much fun.
Because this is very Deadlands.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I think the thing that's I'd almost love a game to do is the building a suit to cast your spells, which was hucksters and things like that. Deadlands had to do. You drew cards, and depending on how good your hand was, poker hand wise, was how powerful your spell was. And just something a little bit like that would be. But although it did take time.
Yeah,
That's
it's a
probably
long.
one
I'm running a campaign at the minute actually,
Right.
and it is. I forgot how clunky the system is over.
Yeah.
Just so.
Right. So I only have one thing to activate this turn,
I also only have one thing left.
and mine is a certain young lady.
Boo hiss.
So with 3,
No.
she is going to jump over here, and
Yeah, even I knew that was going to happen.
so it's I think it's a new one that they've put in. I'm going to charge.
Yes, charging's new.
So it's a dash followed by an attack if you get into range.
Yep.
So, her move is 6. That's adding another 3.
9. Easy.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. So I'm going to go that way, so it's a lot harder for that thing to come in at me. That gives her an attack.
Yep.
Oh dear.
So she's fight 7.
But
There is no but.
There is no but.
no, there is a but.
Go on.
Well, she can use her mind instead, can't she?
She can use her mind instead. Her mind is 8.
Yeah. And if she does use her mind, am I right in saying that because she's attuned, or does attuning take an action?
I don't know if attuning takes an action, I will admit that one.
Because I was looking at her literally this morning before I came out.
Well, she gets
Oh,
to
no.
use Soul Strike,
Yeah.
which means that parry has no effect on it.
Yeah, that was the thing. So I do have parry, but no, I don't.
She's got attuned. I don't know what attuned.
So you can spend an action point and you get a piercing equal to half your mind instead of what you had before. So that would give her a piercing of 4.
rather than 1.
Bearing in mind I've got a grit 4, that's insta-kill. I mean, I think
I think the
tens-
-1 will do on this one.
yeah. And I think 10s always succeed anyway, don't they?
Yeah.
Because 10s are crits and stuff.
Yeah, she's got a decapitate on the crit. She's also paired weapon, so she gets 2 attacks every time she attacks
Yep.
as well.
What does decapitate do? Can't use metal or tough, according to this.
But that's only on a crit, so that's natural on 10.
And... Oh, right, okay, yeah, cool.
So with a charge attack,
Uh-huh.
what was it? Mind of 8. That's a crit, so that's a decapitate, and a 7, which is a normal hit as well.
Right, so the decapitate gets lethal, and I can't use metal or tough, neither of which I have anyway. So that's lethal, so I'd have to re-roll it. -1, needing 7, which I get, but I have to re-roll it because it's that, which I get.
Oh!
Actually, survive the first hit, and the next one's a normal hit, which I quickly failed.
Oh.
Cling, clang.
So what I'm then going to do is play a +1 action point card, so that she can have a normal attack.
So how does this work now? So
Well,
she's...
I'm not sure on that. I have to, because she's done a charge,
Mhm.
which gives you a free strike
Yep.
action. I would assume, because that counts as a strike action, she would now technically have to pay 2. However, she's a combat master, so her second attack only counts. Costs
Well, what I
1.
mean to say is she's now...
Yeah, she's now
out.
effectively
Do you
out
want
of
to have
range.
been there, and that way you're
Yeah.
then in the group more?
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
like?
let's do that. Let's do that. Okay.
You're too nice.
Far too nice. So, second go, using her mind again.
Yep.
That's 2 straight hits.
Yep. So I'll do 2 normal rolls needing 7.
1 survived.
You
One
could
didn't.
re. Oh, you haven't got anything to re-roll. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, you still got fortune points.
Yeah.
You could do a re-roll on that form.
Let's do a reroll on the 4 and see what I get. 6 is not enough.
No.
Cheers.
Yikes.
Yeah, she's a beast.
Yeah. She's quite.
Perp, perp.
However,
Yeah,
Perp, perp.
pretty much. Pretty much.
Here comes the pain train.
Because now I don't know if she's counted as engaged.
don't know.
No, because you've got me.
Because she's got a range. What's her range on her weapons?
1.
1.
So I don't think she
So
is.
she's not engaged.
Oh dear.
So I've got 2 action points.
Well, that means you can only shoot once.
Yeah, but in this game, once is all it can take.
So yeah, my abomination monocav is going to go for shootings. So rate of attack 2, but it's paired, so I get +1. So it's my first action. Yep.
So what's he firing?
Hyper velocity rifle. So shred, which doesn't matter because you're not in cover. Lethal on a crit. Piercing -2. 20-inch range. So my first shooting action. I've got an aim of 4, so I'm only hitting on 6s. Although I could focus.
You could.
Could focus, couldn't I? It's giving me 6. Let's do that.
Ooh.
So that's my 2 action points spent. So it gives me an aim of 6. I'm hitting 4s. I'll re-roll that one. And I will re-roll that with a fortune point.
No!
Ah, boo, sucks to be me.
Right, so.
It's 2 hits at -2.
Okay. That's not great. So, I need 6s.
And you should probably roll these separately because
Yeah.
you'll get...
And I've got the fortune to
Oh, yeah.
try and keep her up. Try. Okay, so first one. That's fine. Second one. That's not, but we'll use a fortune. Ooh, no. So, she is a boss though, so she is
Stunned.
This is where, interesting question.
Yeah.
She has agile. You may re-roll a failed grit check if they would cause you to be stunned.
Which it would have done,
Yeah.
so that makes sense, yeah. Although you can't re-roll a
Can't
re-roll.
re-roll.
Oh, hey, that's
Yeah.
right. Ooh.
But have your fortune point back.
I've
You wouldn't have
fortunately
spent
went back because I wouldn't have spent it. Yeah. Okay.
So, that was my actions.
Yep. You did aim.
Did aim.
You really don't want her sitting there, Parky.
Alright. I'm going to...
Uh-oh.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? So I'm going to spend a guts card
Yeah.
to give myself +1 action point.
Okay. Get a move into me.
Is it a charge?
Charge is 2.
Charge is 2.
Yeah.
Oh, boo, hiss. I haven't got another one. But I've only got a limit of 2 anyway.
Yeah.
So I will do quickness 7. I can focus move for no cost, so 9.
Getting in close.
Actually, I will just
Do you really want to get him close?
Not with her.
I will, yeah, we'll move to there just so I'm closer, ready for next turn.
Just make it easier for her to kill you.
Yeah, potentially. Shut up. That's me done.
Right. So
That is then spent. So we're both done, right?
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I can see that getting a unit over there with her would have been handy just to be able to pass off those
Yeah.
hits.
Well, we live and learn, don't we?
Yeah. So it's do we draw a passion adventure
So
cards first?
I need an adventure card
So
because
I
I've
need one.
used one.
So that's my one.
And I could hand ones in. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. So another one, please. I've got one left on Byron.
Right then.
Yeah, so initiative, right?
Yeah. Now this is one thing I don't know about.
Okay.
Whether or not you tell me. We know that you can use certain cards to interrupt.
Mhm.
Can you interrupt before you've worked out initiative order?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Ooh.
Which is an interesting.
Not that you need to know right now or anything.
No,
No, it's not really important.
it's not important at all.
Hello.
It's probably with the interrupt rule, I would have thought.
If you do not have initiative and your adventure card has this symbol on it, you may reveal the card to your opponent. Choose to gain the initiative this activation only. This reveal must be made before your opponent draws their action card and declares the unit. So you draw for initiative first.
Yeah, you have to pick for initiative before
Because you don't
do
have
it,
initiative, and then you interrupt.
Fair enough.
So we'll draw for initiative. So you might get initiative anyway,
Yep.
which you probably will. Beat my 9,
Yeah, 20.
so you don't need to use that.
So I'm gonna deal with her.
Yeah, I would.
So I think it's an action point, isn't it, to get rid of stun and
Or
things like that?
focus.
Or
You can use a
focus.
focus point.
So let's use a focus point because she's got all 3 at the moment, and she'll get them all back in a second.
Good plan. She's now no longer stunned. So suddenly, her being on her own isn't that much of a big deal.
No.
No. Do I go for the big guy? I think that's almost a given, isn't it? Let's try and rip that thing apart.
To be
It
fair,
needs. It does need more hit points on that. I feel.
I don't know how.
You know, because she's just going to walk up to it and go, stab,
Actually,
and that's dead. Well, they're saying that she could take those 2 first. She got 3.
She's got 3. She'll be able to get
you
extra.
don't have to activate. You could wait until you get a 4 or something.
No.
she could just move to here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stabby, stabby, stab, stab.
Mhm.
And then run away quickly.
Yeah, it's a bit of a...
The thing is, so you could kill the Monocav. That's got the 2 hyper rifles, which are pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm.
The other guys have. There's more of them, but they've only got fight 4. You know what I mean? They're not really.
Well, okay, let's walk to there.
Oh, and then you're in both. So
Then
that
I
we
can
do a bit
then I
of-
can have a couple of them if needs be. So that's one action.
Yep.
Second action, she will stab the Monocav.
Yep. Are you going to be using your?
I'm using mind
Yeah.
to stop parry because I'm
Yeah.
assuming. Have you got
No,
parry?
he doesn't have it.
He doesn't have it.
You might as
Well,
well use it anyway.
Might as well use it anyway because
It's
mind is
better.
better than a
But are you
fight.
going to use your the thingy? 'Cause
yes,
it's
the
got minus 4
attune.
or whatever. That give you minus 4 grit.
So
Or pierce of minus 4.
let's use a focus to get the extra action to do that. So she
Yes,
tunes.
indeedy, yeah.
Then she'll attack for the second point. 2 hits.
2 hits. That gives me an effective grit of 2. So needing 8s. I might as well roll them both because it doesn't make any difference.
Oh! There is one more point on your
Yeah.
boss at the moment.
Yeah.
But does he want to keep that for his boss to use? She gets him back at the end of her activation.
I need an 8, that's the problem. Yeah, I'll keep it just in case, because I mean, But that's an interesting. It's an interesting mechanic. It's that decision. Like I want this to live, but then if I've got nothing left on her, because there's a lot of stuff you can do. You can pass off hits and stuff to other people. So I think I'm going to have to say bye bye to Mr. Monacav.
Okay.
Which makes me sad, but. But then we found that when we played that the guys on bikes, because he's effectively a guy on a bike.
Yeah.
So you know they do get taken out pretty quick, but they do a lot of damage potentially.
Right. Now she's got one more action point left. She is a combat master, so she can have another attack.
Yep.
Without having to spend an extra action.
Okie dokie.
So we'll swing at the bing bong.
Dude.
A crit and a hit.
Okay. So attune, just to double check.
Is it just one action or is it?
Duration of the activation.
So yeah. So still got it. So you're -4 still.
So I need a crit,
You need a crit.
which I don't get. 9 though. And even if it was, if it was a crit, I wouldn't re-roll it.
If it's a crit, I couldn't force you to
couldn't
re-roll
force
it.
me to re-roll it. Yeah. Okay, cool. So that's that dead.
Wow, Parky,
Well,
you're
killed
getting
anything of yours yet, have I?
No.
Got a badge.
you're getting destroyed,
It's only
Parky.
a matter of time.
So it's your
My activation.
activation.
How many points you got, Parky?
You will have drawn one. It was whichever one you got 9 score on. Did you put it?
Oh,
on
does that
this
one?
card?
Is that
That
one
one
count?
is that one counts as
Oh,
the first card as well.
Okay, I didn't realise that. That's what confused me. So, let's.
At least to the best of my recollection.
Well, I'll have to, won't I? Let's be honest. I've got to do it.
Yeah.
So my seekers will spend 1 action to move in.
Jump, 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 jump. Stab, stab, stab.
And
She's got her.
1 action to hit you. So they've got 5, 4. So they're hitting on 6s. They've got 1 attack each. Might as well roll
I
both.
have parry, so I believe that allows me to force you to re-roll hits.
So yeah. Let's double. Oops. Let's throw our dice on the floor. Double check. Parry. Reroll. Yeah. Ugh. So I'm hitting on 6s.
Oh.
You can't force me
that
to
one.
reroll
I
the
can't,
crit.
no, but I can force you to re-roll the other one.
Yep.
Which
misses.
Okay, so the crit hit.
Crit hit. I don't get anything special for it. Piercing -1.
So she's grip 6, so it's down to 5. So needing 5 or more. 8.
So she's alright, Jack.
Yep.
And that's my action 2 done.
Okay.
But
Ooh,
Dun, dun,
he's going.
I'm going all the way in. I don't need to, but I want to use it because of first game and all that. So I'm going to use a guts card.
Yep.
Reveal this card to gain following for this activation, but it's only within 6 inches, isn't it? So I can't. Oh, is that 6 inches? Or
Six,
is it only for teamwork?
Ooh, I think teamwork's 6 inches. I think that one is just
Yeah, that one's just whenever.
whenever.
So I can activate a face unit immediately.
Yep.
So now I was originally going to move her to there and have her shoot into combat because she doesn't get the modifier.
Oh, that's
But
sparky.
I wonder if I'm better doing something over here instead because she's gone now. So I might use it, but it's a face, not a boss, so I can't do it on the Countess. I can do it on him.
Yes.
So I'll do it on John, Big Bad John. Now I just draw a card.
You just draw an action card. Yep.
I hope it's a big one. It's a 2. 2's not awful.
It's not 1.
That's exactly what I was about to say. It's not 1.
It's not 1.
Should have done that as well. Should have done all the things. Okay. Checking things. Okay. So it's his action. I will immediately play another guts.
Yep.
I actually played that card, shouldn't I? So I should probably get rid of it.
Sorry about it.
So reveal the card and discard to gain the following. So I can pick anyone to have fortune back. So Augusta will get her fortune back.
That's just dirty.
He's then got his 2 actions. So let's range was 10 on his pistols. So he's not in. So we'll move forward to there.
Yep.
And then we'll have a couple of shots at the flying dude
Alcon.
for his extra thingy. Just trying to remember. I can spend her fortune to focus them, can't I? Yes, because you can spend her fortune wherever. So she'll spend a point to focus this shooting attack. It's only 2 shots. So I've got an aim of effectively 7. So hitting on 3s, you're at minus. Oh no, it's +1 grit, isn't it, for cover?
+1 grit for cover.
Yeah.
So
I'm still hitting on 7s, so I'm hitting on 3s.
there's 1.
I'll re-roll that one. I'm so glad I bought these special dice. So it's 1 shot at
Every
grit
time
-2.
you've done that.
Okay.
Every single time.
But I've got grit +1 because of the cover.
Yep.
So it's effective -1. So
Yep.
grit of 4. 6. That's a 4. He will spend his fortune point. Which is really well. Get a 7.
Boom.
It's good walk.
And then I can't do anything else.
How much did you pay for this dice, Puggy?
Not as much as the new fucking Star Trek ones, I'll tell you that. Nothing.
Well, for you, mate, I'd demand your bloody money back.
Got plenty of crits on
Right.
practice rolls.
Well, at least
It's always the way, isn't it?
New card.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Did you want to have a drink, Matt?
Yes. No.
No, I'm going to get beer time for us.
See, it was confusing.
Right.
You are confusing. Here's your glass, Puggy.
So I'll
Oh yeah. There you are. Cheers to.
move these guys
Oh yeah. Alright.
for 1 action. 5 to here. Yes. I'm not entirely sure why I decided that the close combat guys should be the ones to pick up a chest, but there you go. So I'll see if there's actually anything in that. Evens. Yes.
Yes.
So that is treasure.
Yeah, and it gives you 2
2
VPs, and you get 1 VP for every turn you keep it.
Yep.
Fuck. Not looking.
So that was a move and a search for my 2, which is yours.
I sadly only have an action point of 1. But that does mean I can do some shooting. So the widowers are going to just take shots at he's hunkered down. So they'll take shots at him.
Yep.
They're tasked, so I can't split them up.
Right. So everything has to, yeah.
So it's 4 shots. Yeah. I'll focus it with Augustus' last point. No, I won't. It was the words "last point" and it kind of echoed around in my head. It was like, no,
Maybe not.
I'm taking shots at the bird guy again. And I was like, oh, I'll just focus that with Augustus' last point. And I heard last point echoing around my head. It was like, nope. So they'll just have shots. So I need 6s to hit.
Oh, hello.
2 hits,
2 hits.
but no crits. Thank you, mate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any
Oh, piercing -2. So net
again,
-1.
we're still net -1. So needing 6s. So first one is a 4. So we'll lose 1 of Rook's fortune points. Let me roll that. That's not so good.
Oops.
So
Stunned.
Stunned.
because of metal. Got a stun thing in there.
Okay. And then I suppose the second one could kill him then.
In theory.
And it does.
I just want to try and re-roll it again.
Yeah, let's give it one more go. No.
No.
I can something! I can retire as...
Squad!
It only took half my fucking turn of doing stuff.
Yeah. Right, next action card.
Oh, badge.
Right. Let's see what these gun guys can do. So they're not going to pick up that box. Down to there. Tree can stay. So he's not going to be able to see anything. It's completely in the way. I got 4 guys with rifles. Some of them look like bows, but they are rifles. They've changed it slightly on the cards now to basically say, yeah, you can represent them with people with bows and stuff like that. So 4 people with that, and then I've got a special weapon. So
Gatling.
I will check what the range on the Gatling is.
Most had all of his mates first, and then hits you.
Oh, and Gatling's really bad because they're brutal.
Yes.
To get extra hits. Although, also think they've got heavy.
Gatling.
Which means...
No, the Gatling doesn't have any special rules anymore. It is instead just a 15-inch.
No, but I think Gatling itself, as in
the Gatling type.
yeah,
Right.
I believe it's heavy.
I wish you wouldn't be able to move when it's.
You can shoot then move, but you can't move then shoot.
Yeah.
Ah.
But you could. The rest of the unit can move, and he can stay still. I think. If he hasn't moved, then you're all right.
I'd become disorientated, although he has got a 4-inch, so he might have been able to. He's only got a
Looking
15-inch
for
range,
things.
so
Looking for things. Let's go.
Where did the tape measure go?
Oh, sorry. I've got a little chair here that I use to just keep all my crap on.
Yeah.
It's just that all my crap goes on the chair.
So he wouldn't be in range anyway. So
He's not having a good day back there, is he?
he's not going to get a shot. But the four guys that can see.
And the only reason I remember it because there was you can get a big Gatling guy for the Enlightened.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh cool, you've got a Gatling gun, you can't move and fire. Oh, so basically it's to stand in the open with a short range gun that can do loads of damage, but you can't shoot it until they move into range. Yeah, I'm not convinced that's a great idea.
So we do this one at a time, so because the initial target can also obviously be a problem, can't it? If it goes bad. So he can just get to him with 15 inches. So he's going to fire first.
Of course.
So it's his aim is 4, so I need 6. That's a crit.
Ow.
Which doesn't have anything on it, so it's just -1 pierce on the first one.
So they've got grit 4 becomes grit 3, so I need 7, which I get.
Okay. Then the second one, same initial target, is 6, so that's going to hit. It's a normal hit.
I will fail that one, and that was on this guy.
That was on that guy. Then we're on to this one. Keep them in range. That's a 6, so that's a hit.
That guy, right?
Yep. And then the last one, the one at the back there, is a miss.
Good.
So that's them. That's their two actions.
Okay, well I've got 2 actions. I'm going to activate Mantis. She's going to have a mosey to there. And then she's now no longer hunkered down. And she's going to have a shot into combat.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't get the minuses. Because she's got gunned down.
Dirty little bitch.
One thing I did forget is I think she's a right range. Yeah, she's right. But 12 inches, you're at -1 to hit for long range. 12 inches beyond 12 inches.
Oh, right.
She's got a Man Reaper carbine.
That doesn't sound very friendly, does it?
It's not as bad as you might think. So she's got an aim of 5. Not going to do anything about that, sadly. And 5 to hit normal.
That hits.
Cool.
Not a crit, sadly. Piercing -2.
Ow.
Ow. Okay, need a 6 then.
Oh,
and
so
I can't
roll
roll that.
Oh.
So she's stunned.
Oh dear. Not good.
No.
Blam.
But that was a move and a shoot, so.
It was, so she can't do anything
Can't do
else.
anything else. Right.
Oof. Try a fresh one.
Yeah.
That's a low one over there, Parky.
All I've got is Augusta.
2.
2.
Right. You don't have agile, so I'm going to have to run the risk of falling here. Let's get you in there. So I think it's a quickness roll to drop down. I think basically if she passes it, she's okay. If she fails, she gets stunned or
Sounds fair.
risk of damage. So she's got a quickness of 5. That's a critical
Job's good.
success. So yeah,
Boing.
there she goes. And move the rest of it forwards. There. She has a range of 18, and she also has Deadeye, which means she can ignore the closest target.
Boom.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, spaghettios.
Uh-oh.
So she's definitely in range.
Yep.
However, it's over 12, so it's going to be a -1. She's got an aim of 7.
So that'd be 4s.
And it's a refined rifle. I'm not entirely sure what that
uh-oh.
does.
Crits on 9s or 10s.
Oh dear.
So
Houston.
I'm hitting on 4 with the -1. A 9 or a 10 is a crit. That's a 6.
So it's a normal hit. What does it do anything on a normal hit?
No, it's just -1 pierce.
-1
It's
piercing.
on your boss,
On
Parky.
the boss.
On the boss lady.
Oh dear. Oh dearie dear. What's the guts?
The grit's 7. So it becomes 6. She gets a free reroll from being tough, because she's a creation. No, you can't focus grit checks, can you?
No,
They're not actions.
They're not
Yeah.
actions.
I'm gonna
Get you.
I think I'm gonna take it. Because I did spend a focus point to move it onto one of these guys, because effectively they jump in the way.
Yeah.
But I think she's quite likely to do it, so I'm gonna risk it.
For a biscuit.
So grit 7 becomes grit 6. 3 doesn't make it, but I get a reroll
Reroll
from
for
tough.
Oh,
There
great.
you go.
Yeah.
Blam!
Jaws.
Just shot off a bit of flesh that wasn't hers anyway.
Well, fuck you!
I just love the way she scuttled down the side of the building, hoofed across that, under the tree, and just gone, oh hello, I can see you! Bang! Nice shot. It is very cinematic, isn't
Yeah.
it? I do like that about this game.
And the cards help. that.
Yeah.
Cards definitely help
Parker's dice rolls don't help though.
that. No.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's picked up shiz.
Just thinking, that's all, just thinking.
Die, my young apprentice!
You need to check that. Because do they automatic? Oh, they haven't got Gatling in this version of the rules.
Right.
Damn it.
Powers back up.
Yes, and torrent weapons automatically get. Because I was looking at a thing, going, why hasn't she got shred?
Yeah.
But they torrent weapons
Torrent
get shred.
automatically get shred, yeah.
That was what I was like. But surely she should ignore cover for having like electric bolts coming out of her hands. Surely that's the. Oh, she does.
She does.
That's alright.
Yeah. Although the hunker down will still be.
Yep. Let's go. Let's fucking do this shizzle. So I've got 3 action points. So, where do I want to be? Who have you got left, just out of interest? Just that guy. So I can
Just that guy.
This is going to be a doozy.
Yeah, just that guy.
May I have the tape measure, please?
Oh, yes.
Thank you. So quickness 5, get to there. Yeah, that's fine. So quickness 5 move, get to there. That's one action point. Then we will have a whoosh,
Whoosh lightning bolt.
and I will focus it for my second action point and shoot for my third. So I aim it at the initial target, so it will be on him exactly. Focus aim 6 becomes aim 8.
Yeah.
And I've got 2 shots.
There we go, Parky. We have some proper rules back again.
Head.
No, rate of action 2.
Rate of action 2.
One for each hand. It's got hazardous and disrupt basic, and it's got stun with crit. 6 becomes 8, hitting on 2s.
That's 2 hits.
So 2 hits.
Yikes.
Hazardous and disrupt. Disrupt doesn't matter because you're not a robot,
Correct. Yeah.
but it is hazardous.
What's that mean?
-1 to pretty much every stat, I think.
Yeah, -1 to all of your stats bar, grit and limit. And at the end of your activation, or was it at the start? At some point, I'll check it in a second, at some point you make a grit check, because you might die.
Well, I could die from this anyway. Been electrocuted in
And it's pierce -2.
Oh, good.
Okay.
I don't like her very much.
But
I think she's great.
hunkered down, so that's +2, I believe, so it's counteracting.
Hunkered down.
+2 or is it +1?
I think it's +1, because I think it's like everything's +1.
Yeah.
I will find it. Oh, that was easier.
Told you to push back. Technology. Great when it works. Shit when it doesn't. It doesn't want to work. There you go. I love them vehicles for this. Just a little bit expensive, aren't they?
Just a touch.
Hunkered is +1 grit.
Okay. So that effectively gives me a grit of 4. So the first one. No, not quite. But let's use the last point.
For a reroll.
No,
Oh,
so
dear.
stunned. And then the second one. He's fine. He's very, very, very out of it.
It's very happy. Wow.
Right.
And just to double check. Ah!
What are you doing?
I don't know.
Breaking it.
I don't know. How come you can do it?
Because you're doing it all light and fancily. It's not an iPad, mate. It's a cheap thing. You got to be
Right.
rough with it.
So I've got one guy left who's not overly happy at the moment.
Are you
No.
looking? You're looking for?
So he's
Hazard and stunned.
at
Is
the
that-
end of his next activation.
Right.
So if he can get rid of it, then he won't take the grit check. Stunned. His limit reduced by 1 and a -1 to all. So it's currently with stunned down hazard. He's at -2 to all of his stats. And at the end of his activation, he can't take free actions.
Okay.
So you can't take cover and stuff like that with him.
Right.
And I'm just remembering how to get rid of them. I think it's only through fortune. Walk it off, yeah. That's how you remove stun, disordered and hazard.
Ah, that's right.
So it's what, by spending a fortune point.
Yeah.
Have you got any?
No.
Oh,
He's got 3 action card though. With a limit of 1, so he can do 1 thing.
Oh no, his limit's only -1.
His limit's only -1, so
Yeah.
he can do 2 things.
At -2 to all his stats. Because he's all electrocuted and shit.
wow, that's fucking horrific.
She's amazing. I'm
Well-
officially in love.
Yeah.
Oh, and so she gets all the points back at the end of her activation, which I forgot, so that's cool.
God.
So,
Run away!
no.
Where's my portal gone? I'm getting the rock out of
Maybe
here.
hobble away. Because he's managed to move at the moment.
Horrible.
Okay, so what he's going to do is he's going to charge it.
Okay. Come at me, bro.
Oh dear.
So his quick's down by 2, did you say?
Yep.
So it's got a move of 3,
Oh dear.
but the charge will give him an extra D5,
Yeah.
which is another 5.
That'll do, pig.
Morning.
So over to range. That's gone, but that hasn't. And then, so that's one action. Well, sorry, that's one action, but it gives me an attack.
Mhm.
So
And that costs you 2 to do, right?
that costs 2 to do. So he is. So that's cost me 2 of those to do. Let's chuck. That down. Give him an extra 1. Oh no, actually.
Oh.
No, because your tuning counts as an action, doesn't it?
Yes.
Right, so no. We'll just swing with what we've got. So, we've got a pair of spirit axes with pierce -3.
Good.
His fight is 7 down to 5.
Okay. Boo on
So
you.
5s.
Boo on you. Boo
So
on
that's
you.
9 and an 8.
There, Lordy.
So
Oh, good.
that's 2
2 hits.
That's 2 hits at minus
Minus 3.
3. So a grit of 7 goes down to 4. That's
Shit.
not cool. I do get automatic rerolls for tough. Oh, I could take it on him.
So you're on 6s?
What are you looking at? I'm looking at fortune.
Yeah, you've got a lot of fortune points.
Because the rerolls, it does the rerolls don't matter because I've got tough. So if I can spend on something else, it's
Yeah.
worth doing that.
But I don't think so, other than passing it off to other people, at which point you don't get the tough. So,
Yeah, that's it. And he's then effectively checking on 2. So let's go for it. So 7 becomes 4.
yeah.
Even 6s. I might as well roll both. Yeah. Boosh.
Wow.
That's not bad. However, for his last point, he's combat master.
So
he can
again.
do it again.
Boo.
So again.
Oh.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
Nothing.
Oh, Madge.
Nothing.
Tra-la-la. Oh. Now that's a little bit.
That's the end of the turn now, I think.
Yeah, sounds like it to
They
me.
go there and get a little picky of that before it all fucking goes tits up next round. And hopefully I'll get an article written.
So we both won initiative quite badly.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and I will get 2.
Well,
adventure
that's
cards.
the end of his activation. Does he need to make a grit check?
Oh, he does need to make a grit check
So-
to see if he dies from electrocution. But that's not at minuses, that's just
Just a straight grit check, so
check.
5. He's down.
Oh!
boom.
I'm glad I took that picture. So he's come running in with these arcs of electricity all over him, gets up to her, gives her a couple of hits, she just stands there and goes, man, you're going to go.
I'll have to get that bit replaced. I enjoyed that liver.
She's just cut a tit off. It's rolling around on the floor, sprouting legs. Wow.
So, so I need a couple of adventure cards.
You
please.
2.
I'm not yet, please. I'm not
Okay.
going to put any in. Can you get VP at the end of the turn?
I
Having
do,
the
so I'm
treasure.
up to
Oh, that was
3.
treasure, is it?
Yeah, that one is actually
Oh,
treasure.
damn it, Janet.
I love you. Bop, 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 bop. Oh, Brad. Oh, Janet.
Right. Should we see who's going first?
I think we probably should. 26?
41.
Oh!
That's 3.
Ooh. Oh, 2 big 3s.
Mm.
Well, good night and good night.
Yeah, that's certainly an option. Or there's absolutely opening up everything I've got.
Oh, balls.
What have you forgotten?
Byron's a sawbone, so other people near her do get tough if they're within 3.
Oh,
Right,
she's a
So-
whore.
I'm going to activate what's looking.
Stabby
over there.
bitch face was we
yeah,
prefer to call her.
Stabby everyone. So she's got 3 action points.
So that, in theory, that could be 3 normal attacks, couldn't it? Because she's swords master, isn't it? Weapon
Yeah.
master, so she doesn't need to pay the extra. Gotcha.
Well, it's only the second one that she gets at reduced. Everything after that is at +1.
Oh.
So she could get 2 attacks, and then need a +1 would give her a 3 attacks.
Gotcha.
But of course, she's option of fortune points, various little bits and pieces like that could be involved. So I'm going to give her an extra 1.
Oh.
No, I'm going to give her an extra 2.
Oh.
One of those is going to be to attune.
Oh.
Then I'm going to attack one of the seekers. Yep. Needing basically 2s.
Nice.
So yeah, 2 hits.
And the piercing's minus
1.
-1, so oops.
Can't parry.
So 3 becomes 7s I need.
It's -2, actually -4 because of the attuned.
Okay. So
one of
one
them-
is definitely failed, but one has succeeded.
Yeah.
Because even if it's a crit, so 1 dead. Blah.
And then I will use her combat master to get an extra attack without cost. Because then I'm just out in the open. Do you want to try and disengage, which was the original plan?
She was stunned. Do you want to just get rid of her
yeah,
fortune
so one of
point?
the fortune points.
I assume you want to do that rather than carry on being stunned. Oh, hey.
Yeah, I didn't need that because ultimately she's got a limit of 3, so she's attuned for 1, hit for a second one. She won't be able to get away at the moment. So let's just clock that one around the head. 2 hits. Normal, nothing special. But they needed 10s.
Yeah.
Right,
So she managed to wipe out an entire
So-
unit and the big robot thing.
Yep.
And she's only a little woman who
She's
can't
blind
see.
as well. Still murdered everyone.
so I'll use the glory card to get +1 VP for killing a hand unit at a strike.
It's like a Richard Bulls, is it nice?
And I think that's all she can do because unfortunately she
He killed
can't
him.
move to
He
get
killed
away.
his boss over there. You know, shame you're not clever enough to keep the card to keep your points, mate.
I didn't know.
Whatever.
That's not a boss either. That was
It's
a
a face.
Who's the
So
boss
it's
then?
me.
Oh, sir. Oh, yeah, obviously.
Stabby
Stabby bitch face.
Let's see.
Three points, Sparky. What are you going to do? Not that you've got a whole Indian tribe running towards you,
I
but
should probably.
you've got a whole Indian
Dealing
tribe
with them.
running towards you.
So let's go for my widowers. Widowers. So they can move 6. So I'll move to there. I'm assuming that I can allow that.
That's fine.
Oh,
No, you wouldn't. So that's one action. Second action, they're going to search it
Yes.
and find a thing. Gets me 2 victory points, and that's actually
ding
the
ding
thing.
dong.
Um,
You're on 2.
I'm on 2.
Here.
Use a D10.
Have 2 stones.
2 stones. There you go, 2 stones. You ain't got the stones.
Right.
And then I've got a third action point, but I've only got a limit of 2.
2.
Oh, if only I had 1 unit against +1 limit.
No! It's
Action.
almost like he knew what he... No.
That's the thing that I should have done last turn. And they're going to shoot over there.
What's the range?
18.
Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem.
First guy's in 10.
Yeah. Nobody else is.
So, first shot won't be at -1. It's going to be aim 6. Sorry, aim 4, so
Just
medium
1
6.
dice? Oh, they're
So
crap.
I'll do the first one first. He misses, and the second guy... Is he at -1?
2 bloody rifles
Against
on
the
the
initial
arm.
target? No.
He misses as well.
All them guns on them, only get 1 shot there.
Yeah, I do wonder why they don't get 2 shots. I'd rather they had 2 shots and had a slightly less aim, just because it's what's on the model.
Yeah.
That's just my personal whatever.
Oh, I'm sure no one listens to us anyway, Frankie. So.
And you had initiative, didn't you?
I did.
I got 3, so that's Oh, yes. Yes, indeed.
Because you moved closer.
I did. Oh, dear.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Morning.
We'll open up with the Gatling gun.
That's fair.
So 3 shots
Oh.
with his aim of 4.
Mm-hmm.
So we need 6s. That's 2 hits on the first one with the Gatling gun.
So, what's the piercing?
I think it's -3.
Really? It's not nice.
-2.
Oh, well, that's alright then.
So, 8s.
Yes.
But I get tough because I'm within range of her.
Yes.
Oh!
So saved 1.
Oh!
Oh.
Okay, so that's that Gatling gun out of the way. And then the others will shoot at the last one remaining. So they need... 6s for him, but I think the others are then out of range. He'll be -1, so 6. No, he missed. So we're probably looking at 3 more shots and needing 7s now because the first one is a crit hit.
Nice. Sorry. Do we get anything special from the crit?
No, it's just this. It's -1 pierce, so
So, needing 7s.
no,
Reroll.
got tough.
Oh.
Okay, they can't hit anybody else
Yeah.
because they've all fired at that unit. So
They're
instead,
not tasked, so they can spread their fire,
ooh,
which makes me sad, but I'm going to be honest about it.
okay. Whether or not then anybody is actually in range of her, no. So they're not going to get.
Sorry to...
Bit of pain in the arse.
but she's going to use her Carpathid. I wasn't sure if you used it in her turn, but she uses it when that last model is destroyed. This ability costs a... This ability costs a fortune chip. Bloink! And may be used when the last model in a construct unit is destroyed within 6 inches of this unit, which that was.
clearly was.
D5 of the construct models from the unit may immediately be returned to the play area within 3 inches of that unit.
No way!
Any model that cannot be placed does not return. The returned construct unit is considered to have activated, is disordered, and gains the reanimated special rule. Reanimated units cannot be brought back to play again.
Ah.
So I get D5 models back.
2.
4 is 2. I'm going to re-roll that.
And get 1.
Yeah!
At
Because
which
of course
point,
I
I think I might shoot him.
Memo to self.
don't re-roll, you re-roll.
Right, so he'll be in range now. He'll need a 7 though to hit. That's a 9. That's
He's alright.
Whoa, that's
Um,
just
See
dirty.
if this one can
Because it's
reach.
reanimated, they only get limit 1. Because they're not as good as they were before.
No. So that's
Bugger.
You can re-roll them.
Oh, that's a nice little thing to have, though.
So
Yeah, all of the
Balance
bosses have that. All of the Enlightened bosses. So you
Really?
can put near units and they'll just... If she was over here, I could have done the same thing.
right, so their second action is just
Logically,
move
I
back.
went for the re-roll because it was less than the average should have been.
Should take a
If it was
second.
3 or more, I wouldn't have gone for it.
Yeah, but you know where you've seen the way. You
Fucking
have
my
been,
re-rolls have been worse than my actual rolls.
You're going there.
My go.
Ooh,
I've
so what we got? 3 points.
action points.
Has she gone? Yeah.
She hasn't.
All right.
But she's already activated, so I'm kind of less
Yeah.
worried
So
about
you've
her.
just got her, him, and her.
Him and her, yeah.
Ooh, and most of the Indian nation have risen against you now.
I can't say I blame them. Alright, so we've got 3 action points. Let's do this over here, shall we?
Yeah. Try and take her out.
So 3 action points. So I can have 2 shots, because I can have a shot and then effectively another shot. Okay, let's do this.
You almost
So
said that with
sure.
confidence. We could be in trouble.
So aim 5. Yeah, aim 5. Needing 5s.
That's a hit.
It's a hit. Pierce -2.
Okay, so that's a grit of 6. Goes down to 4. 6. That's fine. That's a 9.
What are you laughing at?
I'm just. You are doing exactly what I normally do. You're rolling shit, and
Yeah.
I'm trying to save it, but I can't.
2 action points to have another shot.
As she got weapon shot, you shoot your thing. She doesn't have to do that again. The point thing. Am I thinking?
She
of others?
hasn't.
Oh, I'm thinking.
The other lady over there.
No, she doesn't.
Who am I thinking?
I got a lot of melee people that do it.
Another 1, so misses again.
You. Oh.
You can't.
New card.
Oh. Oh. I'm sorry, no?
No, that's fine.
So,
Oh, and it's going to be a little shooty bitch sitting there, isn't it?
it is. He almost certainly is, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, match. Oh, I didn't bring the beer bin up. Poor.
So yeah,
Focus shot, followed by focus shot.
focus shot followed by a shot because the second one will cost 2.
Unless you've got points to spend.
I've got focus points from her actually.
There
so
you go.
I can do a focus shot. So yeah, focus shot. She's going to be over 12. She should still be in 18 because she was last time. So
I didn't hunker down, but I do get the -1 for just being in the way.
yeah. So she's got her aim of 7.
Or not -1 plus 1 grid. So.
Aim of 7 goes to 9. You're in. Are you in cover? Does that take you down? No, that's a grid.
That's a grid, yeah.
So anything but 1.
Yep,
That's
so
the
hits.
first one.
What's the piercing of that?
That's -1.
-1. So negated by the cover.
Yeah.
So it gives me grit 7 with a reroll from 12.
So you'll need that reroll.
No, I've got grit 7, so I
right.
need a 3.
You need a 3. Yeah. Okay. And then the second one. Again, anything but a 1.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you want anything out of the fridge, mate?
Yeah. Don't.
Or do you want to just get in it, I think. That's how I'm feeling at the moment.
Oh, what? Sorry.
Actually, it's still.
Sure, we can let you have one of them.
Alright. So that was mine.
Oh yeah, and then I've got those 2 left, haven't I?
You've got.
Who have you got left?
I've got my guys over here that are camping on the treasure chest and probably therefore won't do a lot.
Tarts.
Awesome.
Oh, thank you.
It's not quite empty yet.
I'll
Have a massive
I'll
head.
get the food on after this,
Aye,
and then we can
fishy
find
fun.
something else to chill and play with.
Oh, sorry. Oh,
Badge.
four. It's really quite not good.
Oh, he's bigger than slow, isn't he? He should way have more shots then.
They need to sort that all out, don't they?
Yeah. And I think he should be like all over the shop.
He can shoot at different targets.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's alright then.
So let's have a dash.
Cheers, boss.
Cheers.
I will, once I've rolled the thing, 4 becomes 2, so the same as I would have got from a focus.
When 4 becomes 2.
Cheers. I always wondered that about, because this is a PDF file, right?
Yeah.
Just
Peanut file.
fine.
Only you.
Only you. So it's our last activationings.
Yeah.
Now we've got a big 2.
Oh, I've also got a big 2.
Big number 2. Ha ha! A poo.
Right.
What are you doing, lads? Fuck you all.
So what we'll do is we'll shuffle these.
They're going to come round the corner and piss on Parker's body because he's passed out outside the saloon as usual.
Sounds fair.
Shuffle them forward. We'll just make sure one guy's still in base.
Base.
Buttery biscuit base.
Okay. And that's all they're going to do. It's the end of the turn.
Did I miss Girly Bitch doing all of my shots?
She fired twice and it bounced.
Ooh, that's
Crit 7 and tough is apparently a thing.
that's some tough titties on that bitch, I'll tell you. Woohoo!
Yeah, Chris said
So I've just got her left.
Oh god.
She's
Yes.
kind of doesn't really want to do a huge amount.
No, because she's making you score a point, isn't she? So.
Yeah.
I can just imagine her actually flip the top and gone, yeah, treasure, and just basically standing there going, ready when you are, boys.
Thing is, it's all about that next turn, first activation, isn't it? Because that's still a full unit of peoples.
That's still a full unit of peoples, and there's still a sniper.
So there's this horrible thing of seeing her charging forward and like there's lightning coming out of her hands and going, no, fuck off, you stay behind that treasure pile, girl. No.
Ah, okay. So I'm going to do a dash, which costs me 2,
Yep.
but I can focus it for that point there.
Yep.
So that gives me a quickness of 5 plus 2 plus D5, 4.
11-ish.
So we'll go 2 to there,
Yep.
which will leave me 9
It's hide.
to get round to there. And that's her done, and then she gets all of her points back.
Okay. Right then.
See, very confused look.
What?
Do you have a plan?
Well, the problem is,
Or do
right,
you just have a puh?
that I can't hit anyone from there.
Yeah.
However, from behind that corner, I can unleash some electric awesomeness.
Right, I need
You
to.
are
It might
person.
fail, but
2 of these.
oh, I need.
Horrible person.
I don't want that one. I do want that one. I do want that one. So I need 2, please.
2.
Thank you. Yeah, that's not awful. That's not awful at all.
How many turns we play?
Oh, that's a good point. Because then he goes to 5, doesn't it? Is this turn 4?
I think
It's
it's
turn
turn
4,
4, yeah.
Oh, and I get a VP at the end of the turn, and so do you.
Yep.
Then we draw for a niche.
Dun,
Do
dun,
a big
dun.
one.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, no.
23.
47.
Fucking what?
You got the right deck there, party.
And 4 actions as well.
Oh dear.
Right.
Well,
Right, I'm going to activate the sniper. And we're going to have a focus shot at
Here
the
comes
gentleman with
trouble.
4
Big
arms.
John.
Hello.
Big Bad John.
Oh, I see. Kick the
Yeah.
dog in the head. Does he look like?
Right.
Frankie, come here. Come here.
Big John's only got a grit of 5. I mean, he's got tough, but he's still only a grit of 5.
So it's not 7, is it, eh?
No.
What we're looking at. Basically an aim of 9.
Nice.
Yep. Hit.
-1, I believe.
Yes.
So 6s and tough. Got it.
6. Okay. And then we'll take a second shot without the focus. So that one will need a 3. More. That's a crit. There is absolutely nothing on her crit.
I get a 1 and can't re-roll it.
No.
Because I can't. Because
Oh
you
dear.
can't re-roll 1s. But he does have metal because he's faced,
Yeah,
so he
he's
becomes
stunned.
stunned. Ooh, not good.
Then it's yours.
So it's me.
Oh,
I've got 3.
Oh,
So maybe
my.
I'll do that. So I'm going to activate John Younger. Big Bad John. He's going to spend a focus point from Byron to remove the stunned. Then he's there, so yeah. Then he's going to move 4 to there.
Yee-haw!
And have focused shots. Actually, no, he's going to have non-focused shot because he's got
normal
at
guys?
the unit. Yeah. Is she in 10? If she's in 10, I'll shoot at her. Yeah. I mean, you'll be covered, so because it's only bosses. You have
Only
to be-
bosses, that boss of the posse, yeah.
So we'll shoot her with normal shots.
Okay.
Because he's got quick draw, so he can, with his third action, he can still make it a normal shot. Does that make sense? Let's.
You spiteful fuck. I'm just
Well,
saying.
to be fair, she shot me.
Fair enough.
So normal shots. Aim 5, hitting on 5s.
Two
2 hits.
Any pierce?
Pierce is -2.
Oh. She's only got a grit of 4.
Shit.
So, 8.
Oh.
8.
Oh! Son of a bitch! I have 2 more shots then,
Oh, come on.
because of quick draw. One hit, 1 miss. I will go for the reroll actually.
So, 8 again.
Ooh, not that time.
She's already gone.
Do it! Do it!
Yeah. That's a 10.
Oh, of course it is.
Oh! Chunks of this tree being blown away.
Right then.
The difference between 2 and 3 is like, oh!
There's one.
No, but it's because you can then do something and then do something
Yeah.
cool with a focus.
Right, so the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to use them on the Braves. So he's going to, first one is a search for the guy that's standing next to the box. That's another one that all the others disappear.
Yep, that's correct.
Oh, fuck me, that was
So
late.
you've got 2 of them, and you've got 1, and that's it.
That one goes as well. And then with their second action point, they are going to open fire.
Ooh.
Now,
Big bad John.
He's going to get holes in him.
I don't know if they can focus. That sounds a bit silly. Entire unit focusing, get +2.
Makes sense. Oh, well,
Yeah.
by the rules.
By the rules,
I believe it's
just a unit, is it?
Turn back on, you cocking thing.
We'll make them an aim of 6. So
unit.
unit. Okay.
Wow.
So we'll go with the Gatling gun first then.
Oh shit.
So needing 4s. And it's Pierce -2.
No.
That's
Yes.
2 hits.
2 hits.
Pierce -2. Grit 5 becomes grit 3, needing 7s. A bit tough.
Oh!
Yeah, what the fuck?
Double 10.
And then we'll go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them shooting at him with their normal guns.
Big bad John.
-1. So first one hits.
-1
One.
grit. So 4 needing 6s with a reroll. Boom.
Fine. Second one hits.
Yep.
Oof.
Yes, because of the +2 for the focus. Yes.
Oh!
Big
So that's
bad
1,
John.
2, 3, 4 hits.
Jesus
And the last one
Christ!
hits. Finally!
No.
Tough.
Reroll from
Tough. Finally!
Oh, stunned.
Wow, Big Bad John has taken a Gatling shot and 5 shots and he's still standing there.
Oh, Mongol smash.
Now that's cinematic, you can't...
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, no, there's no denying that. He's standing there in the open going, come on then. Wow.
Right, let's go with.
Who have you got? Your boss or Tati?
Mantis, I think.
Yeah, Mantis, your boss, and the
Little
little
lone skelly mutant thing. Alright, let's go. Oh, me. Although.
So what have you got left?
walks,
Oh Christ.
the guys down here, and that's it.
They've all gone, haven't they? Ah,
They've
wow.
all gone.
Ooh.
Alright, let's go with Mantis.
Mhm.
She will take a shot for her first action.
Right.
Clack clack. Boom.
Aim 5. I might as well do a focus shot. At least I might get a stunner. Aim 5 becomes aim 7. Hits.
Hits.
Pierce -2.
So that makes a grip 4, so needing a 6. That's a 10.
She's all good in the hood.
Yep.
And then she'll stand there looking.
Annoyed. She was saying, oh,
The
just
thing
die.
is, right, because she's got these like blades on her back, she's actually not bad in combat. Like against her, against a normal unit, yeah, fine. She's pretty good in combat.
Against her.
Not so much. Right, new card.
Fuck.
So I've got 3.
I've got a big one. I was holding out for a 3.
Hero.
I'll never hear at the end of my night.
Right. Let's have
Oh.
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 Oh dear.
a little. Yeah,
Me
it's
no
doable.
likey.
Oh dear.
Doable.
Don't like it.
So she's got a quick of 6. She needs to be within 3 inches of the stone, which she will be.
So that's
So,
one action.
One action to move to there.
Whoop.
Second action to appear over here. And third action,
Is going to become
Next
fourth
action.
action.
with unfortunately a +2 because I didn't have a +1. To charge.
Oh.
Shit.
So she's got a move of 6, so she will get there, regardless of anything else.
What? Commander sitting again. I'm safe. I'm safe. What's that? This is
Pop.
stab.
So I'm not attuned, so I can't get the -4.
Oh, shame.
However, I do get 2 attacks, needing 2s.
Yeah.
She doesn't have
Refined.
no.
Good. So it's just at -1.
Just a -1.
So we're at 6.
We're at 6, needing 4s with tough.
Yep. So.
Yes, and yes. She's alright.
Ooh.
So how do I get out of combat?
Well, it's a disengage, and I believe that gives me a free strike.
I don't like it.
I don't know that. I don't know what it's going to cost them. This is where she's gone. She was sitting there, I'm thinking, there's just no way to go. Oh no. Oh no. The minute you put that tape measure, I'm like, oh fuck. She can't she? I didn't realise it was within 3 inches.
3 inches off the base.
Yeah.
The main reason for that is the entire unit. So if you want to move a unit,
cool.
the entire unit has to be within 3 inches of the base.
Oh, that'd be quite
Well,
terrible.
for one action point, my
Spuddly, like.
little robo spider dude will have a shot into that unit. But closest target, one shot needing a 6, fails. I'm not using a 1 on her. It's just not happening. It's beyond that.
Right. Okay. So last card.
Who have you got left?
I've got just them. So just them.
Oh! But they're only hand to hand, aren't they?
They are. Well, no, they've got pistols
Oh,
with a 10-inch range, so they're going to try and get close enough to have some cracks at him.
And still keep
And
someone.
still, hopefully, keep someone. I
Can't
mean, my
shoot big bad John.
temptation is to say that +1 victory point isn't as worth it, especially seeing as I've
Not
got
when
the
you're
one
ahead,
over here,
yeah.
and I'm already so far ahead. So I may as well.
Leave it.
Leave it. Get as many people as I can in range and see if I can take down
Look at John.
Big Bad John.
John.
Not John. I like
And not just Big John.
You know I bought him because I fucking love the model.
It's awesome.
Wicked model.
I hadn't had a good look at it
extra
until you
hands,
brought
so
it here.
all of
And
the
then I
bits.
looked at it, I'm like, that's really freaky.
Yeah.
See, now you want, in Deadlands, you'd want one of your characters to be like one of the weird doctors who could do that, and then make one of those, and then your next player that dies
Can be bits.
could end up being something like that.
They
That'd be
are
awesome.
not going to be in range.
Oh,
However,
shut.
if I use the focus move, or a
It's not like you don't have enough
I use
action points, is it?
Something. I'll only get 1 in if I focus move. If I dash it, I might get more. I might not get there at all. Let's see. Get 1 in. Extra 2 inches. Maybe 2.
Extra 2 always helps.
That's what your mum says. I just look at her and go, what, you're not happy with 10 inches?
No, that dildo you sold her.
I know.
It's not good.
I know.
Right.
Blam.
He's in.
Blam.
He's in. He's not.
Fuck
So
you,
those
John.
2 will take a shot for their second action, which they will focus with the extra action point. So that means they're on aim of 6.
Big bad John.
So they need 4s to hit. So the first one hits, and the second one misses.
-1 is it?
It is -1.
Nice. So, in 6 with a reroll from tough. Got it.
Come on, John, you are fucking awesome!
I love
Right.
Big John. I just love him. I don't know how good he is in the game, points wise.
Don't care.
I just like him, he's just cool.
Shall we see?
I've got my action.
You do indeed. Shall we see?
Shall we see? So I can't shoot into combat because I'm in combat, but I can attack you with my filleting blade.
Yes.
Oh, you what?
The filleting blade.
Oh, hello.
That's her melee attack. It's not very good, but with all of these action points, hopefully I'll be able to do
Nothing.
something. So, I've got 4 action points.
Right.
Just going to use some little pebbly things.
glad I put them on the table.
Four's
Not only
a
they
big
make it look
number.
nice, you can use the victory point
It's a bigger
markers.
number I'm used to. So, well, no, I want to do certain things. So I'm going to, because I'm a creation, I can spend an action point to double the piercing value of a strike action. So it becomes piercing twice of what it was before. Double.
So it's now 2.
Yeah, so it's now 2.
Yeah. It's not quite 4, is it?
Ew!
Then I will. Yeah.
Have an attack. Run away. Lift up your skirts and run.
Yeah, I guess I'll just have an attack. No, I'll have a focused attack.
Alright.
So fight 6 becomes fight 8. So I hit. Pierce -2.
Okay, so I've got grit of 6. So I need 6 on the dice.
Fuck!
I couldn't even see that and I knew what it was.
Funny that. Parker's reaction kind of gave it away.
Did a little.
Alright, I'm going to spend a +1 action point
To get
with
another
that
attack.
action point to get another attack. It's not focused or crit or anything special, it's just a normal hit. Needing a 4.
That's 10.
It's a crit,
That's a crit.
which doesn't do anything special, sadly.
So,
I think it would. You'd think it would be right at the
again,
middle.
I'm assuming the -2 still
That's
applies
for
for the whole
the-
turn.
For a single strike action.
Single
it
strike, so
says it there.
-1, so I'm on grit 5 this time.
No.
And
You
I
can't
can't
re-roll
re-roll
it.
it.
One. Oh man!
So,
Whoa!
stunned.
Fucking hell!
Oh.
Shit just got real, motherfuckers!
Good job, that's the end of the turn.
Yeah. And then she gets her points back.
Yeah.
So that's the end of her activation.
Oh, I'm not
This
saying
is-
that this is really
And
important.
this is turn 5 now as well.
This is
isn't
the
it?
last turn.
You might I mean, you're going to win because I get a victory point and you get a victory point.
Yeah.
Oh no, you don't. 'Cause you
I
don't
get
that
one for the one over here that I just opened.
Fuck off. How many you won? About
8.
8 on 1, so on 4.
Right.
I can't win, but if I can get a little something,
So,
I'll be happy with that.
I need one more card.
Okay, cards.
I need. Can't use. Just one, please.
Just one.
Thank you.
There you go, sir.
I'm actually going to get rid of a couple.
This is so important.
Right.
Inish. $24?
8.
Right.
He's not happy about that.
No.
You can say.
Oh, I should have made you parry. I should have parried.
Oh.
Parry. I'll have to remember that now because that could make a massive difference.
True.
Oh no.
So it's me to go, right?
Yeah, what you got? 3. Ooh, parity.
Charge gives you the D5s, doesn't it?
It gives you a D5, yeah.
That's water with a range of 1. Yes. So, Big Band John is going to help his lady friend out. She's going to spend a point to remove his stunned. Then, so.
I can hear the gears grinding in his
No,
ear.
I'm just working out because I want. So right, so I've got a range of whatever it is, right? So the range with my 1-inch melee as well. The actual range is 7.5, so I need to get 7. So I've got quickness of 4.
Yep. +1 for the range of the weapon.
Yep, so that's 5. So the 2 from the
Focus would get you there.
2 from the focus.
But
will
that
get
isn't
me
a charge. Charge is a dash. It has to be. It can't be a focus.
there. Okay.
Unless.
But I could do a focused move,
Yeah.
which will use
Definitely
that,
get you in.
and then I've still got 2 action points left.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll do that. So I'm spending one action with her point to focus to get me into combat.
Yeah.
And then I'm using my
Second
second action to hit you in the face, your face, not my face. Actually, no, I'm going to use my third action to...
What about your second action?
Yeah.
I'll use my second action then to do creation it up, oosh, 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 to double my piercing value, double it
Yeah.
To 2.
to 2.
Yeah. Right.
Wow, that's worth it, wasn't it?
Well, it might be. It might be. I did look at that because the amount of times I've gone, double it from. Oh, fucking hell. Meh.
Yeah.
And then my last action to hit you
Yeah.
in your face,
Yeah.
not my face. So I've got a 5,
Paired fists.
paired hammer hands,
Yeah.
parry and stun,
Right.
disorder on crits, piercing in place -1 becomes 2, hitting on 5s,
And I have parry.
and you have parry.
So we'll make
Both
parry.
hit. Re-roll. Come on, John!
Oh, got a
Yes!
crit as well.
Yes! Suck my balls!
So I have 2 grit checks to make at -2. Did you say? So
Yes.
both the 6s.
Oh!
Fortune point.
Oh, fuck!
Second one. Oh no, maybe not. Let's
Hold on.
Oh
No.
Oh, John, it's the
fucking-
bad John! Also, I mean, we didn't need to use it, but because he's got parry and stun as a base, disorder we don't worry about, but the stun, if you're already stunned, you have to make a grit check.
Right.
It counts as an extra wound. If you double up on your conditions.
Conditions. Big, bad,
Big bad
and
John.
called John.
I know that it didn't matter that much, but it mattered to me. You know what I mean? It mattered to me. It didn't win me the game, but Big John.
Bad, and Johnness.
So my sniper. Where's it gonna go?
You know, it's funny because I bought the other model I got was I don't know where I put him somewhere.
It's over
Up
there,
there
shooty bloke.
was the sniper guy who works. He's like a man servant effectively to Carpathian. And I was going to use him because he is legitimately better than Mantis, but he's not a robot mutant thing with extra spikes and shit. So I was like, no, I can't use him now, not for this game.
I like the way we do play our games very, very fluffy. Oops.
It's because we like tickling the
That
balls.
probably wasn't the closest thing to do then, was it? Oops.
Right. So I'm going to take a single
That was exhausting.
unscoped shot at John to start with.
Big bad John.
So got an aim of 7, so I need 3s. Yep.
Bang.
One hit. -1.
Needed 6 with a reroll. No!
Doesn't she
Stunned.
give him a reroll?
You can't reroll a
I
I
reroll.
can't
reroll,
reroll a
reroll.
reroll.
So he's stunned. Second shot then, which will use the.
You've been doing so well up to this point.
First shot wings him in the back of the leg.
So first shot. Obviously one of those.
He's doing it now as well, look.
And an extra action point. Yeah. Dear me.
Everyone's going to want stones on their tables
Right.
now, and that's my idea.
So, needing 3. Yep, hit.
no,
Not quite refined.
No.
Needing a 6.
Oh.
Yes!
Okay, right.
Big.
John!
John!
It's a fucking
So big.
New card?
monster.
And I've got an
Hold on.
issue.
Hasn't you?
No, because I'm going second in this
Yeah,
turn
we
because
were
the first time he's actually beaten me.
Wow. Oh wait.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna use the interrupt
Oh.
to try and go first.
Oh dear.
I'm gonna interrupt your interruption.
Okay.
Oh. Hello.
Right.
With my big one action. But
You knew what was going to fucking happen if you didn't do that.
so they've gone. No?
Nope.
No,
Not this turn.
Oh shit.
She's gone.
I've only got not a lot of models left.
1, 2, and 3. And I've just got those 2 units to go.
Alright, let's do Mrs. Laserface. So she's going to have 1 action point. She's got to move for 5, so she can quite happily get to about there. Yep.
Then you shall die.
Then that's all. I've only got 1 action point, and she's stuck out in the middle of the boom. Didn't see that coming, did you?
Yeah. I'm like, what are you doing with 1? Oh.
So he's effectively the
Initial unit, yeah.
initial unit.
Just
Can I just move this
No.
tree out
No.
of the way? Because then I think it's a bit easier for me to. I don't know if I can. Because he has to be the initial target, so the line goes down him.
Yep.
So that means I get him, and I don't know if I get her or not.
yes.
Ooh,
Awesome.
interesting.
So, as it's got rate of action 2, or rate of attack 2, sorry,
Yep.
I effectively go zap, zap,
Yep.
and then for my next action I can't go zap and then zap.
Well, you wouldn't be able to anyway because it would cost you 2 points to do the second cast.
But it's the rate of attack is 2.
Which is for 1 action point,
Zap,
get
zap.
2 hits.
Yeah.
If you want to do it again, that then costs 2
Oh,
action
so
points.
effectively you just use the one thing and it happens to everyone twice. Ah, okay, right, I get you now. It's not 2 shots, it's 2...
Yeah, no,
Area
it's
effects.
2 area of effects. So the second area of effect placement would cost you 2 action points
Mhm.
because it's casting the same thing or doing the same thing a
That's
second
fine.
time.
So I've used 1 to move, and I've used 1 to do a thing, so I've got an extra action point left, should I need it for any particular reason. I've got... So did we say I was getting her or not?
Yes, you
Yeah,
are.
yeah.
So do you want to do the engine at the front
Do
first?
the engine at the front first. It's got hazardous and disrupt built in,
Yeah.
Ugh.
so they don't worry about disrupt, but they do suffer from hazard.
I think that's.
Well, he does at
Yeah.
least.
I think it's if they take damage. I don't know.
Oh, okay, maybe it is. Let's, because the focus goes for the whole shooting action, doesn't it?
Yes.
Cool. So let's focus, because I've got 1 there, 2 there, so I'll focus over a
Focus will be
third.
at 1.
So that means I'm hitting on 2s. Yes?
So that's 1 hit on him.
Yep.
So you've got 2 hits
What's
on each
this?
of them,
What's
yeah.
this minus?
Minus 2.
So guts of 2.
Oh dear. So you need a 10.
8.
8.
Yeah, he's fine with the first one, but you've got a second shot against
Second
him.
shot against him. Hits.
He's still fine. Wow.
Fucking
So the
days.
guy behind him,
Yep.
first shot hits,
No, he's dead.
and then the woman at the back
Yep.
crits, so she gets stunned as well.
Oh,
Which
goodness.
basically will outright kill her if I don't
Yeah.
succeed.
Awesome.
So she's also only got a guts of 4 normally, so she needs an 8. She's fine.
Whoa!
Second shot hits.
Hits. Now she's stunned because I can't actually do anything about that.
But does she not take the stun from the crit? Or does
I
it-
didn't take any damage,
Take damage, cool. So
but
then,
she is hazarded now as well.
Oh, yeah.
Because she's just taking damage, so she's stunned and
And
hazarded.
how does this work for the unit? So is the unit hazarded, or is it just the model? Because I'm not sure.
I'm
I'm
not
going to
sure.
say it's just the unit, because it's not very clear at the moment. Because it is in beta test, so don't blame them. Don't go, meh, 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 your rules aren't finished. You know why? Because their rules aren't finished. It just bothers me. Like, I get,
Yeah.
because I've seen
Yeah.
stuff on the Facebook page, and
Yeah.
people getting really arsey. It's like, look,
Give it a
that's the
fucking
whole,
chance.
That's the whole
Yeah.
point of this whole thing,
It's
that
a
we can
test.
find it. Don't be dicky about it. Just say, I think you'll find that this is a thing, if that's
Yeah.
okay. Sorry. But
Yeah.
don't be fucking dicky.
Don't need to be dicks about
Right,
it.
so that was
Sorry, that's
all of them.
done on him. So now I've got no action points left.
No. You have got a fortune point if you want to do something with it, but you wouldn't be able to cast again. And
I'm gonna use it as an action point,
yeah,
and then have another action point.
yeah. So you can cast it again.
So I can do it.
Oh, you sir.
Just without the focus.
You sir are dirty.
I really am. Look, I know that I'm not winning this game. I
Dirty,
lost this game
sir.
about 2 turns ago, but
Fucking-
lightning fingers. She's the bride of Frankenstein with force lightning. What's not to love? What's not to love about her?
You
And
don't
she did all
wanna-
this in one action point because she's fucking amazing.
You don't want her grabbing your cock, mate. That's weak.
No. So effectively it'll be the same, because that will still be the initial target.
So
Yes,
that'll be-
closest
So
whatever.
you'll hit him
And
with
her.
2 and her with 2.
So hitting him on 4s now.
Yeah.
Mr. fucking dodgy
No.
pants.
No.
And
Oh.
the second
And the
one.
second one. Yes.
Yes.
So need an 8. No.
And hitting the lady at the back on 4s will hit.
Okay, so
Minus
she
2.
needs an 8 as well. She's down.
Oh, I'm
So
in love with
when
her.
do these
At the end of our action,
Yellow
she gets all
tests
those
come
points
in?
back.
What's that all about?
When you're the last bloke in a unit.
Oh, last bloke in the
I
unit.
should have taken him. I should be taking him for him actually.
Yes, you should now, because I don't. It's one of the rules that
Because
the
you're awesome.
Braves have. They don't take yellow chests.
Awesome.
We don't know about the Plains Warriors though, so I'll have to
Ah.
have a look at that.
I
Right.
wouldn't have thought. I would have hoped. I mean, I don't know. I
As a
assume these guys do,
robot,
but you'd think as robot zombies
they wouldn't
shouldn't
bother.
have taken
Yeah.
it, but I don't mind.
Maybe
if they
because
do.
it's still in beta test.
3 action points.
Run away, and run
Was
away.
is he stunned?
He's
From last
stunned,
turn,
yeah,
isn't he?
he's stunned. No, he's stunned from
This turn.
being shot by
Oh,
the
yeah.
sniper
Sniper
before
Dutch
she got
that
it.
then blew up.
She's just stood right in front of a Gatling
Yep.
gun.
And
Yeah,
she
she don't
doesn't care.
She gives no shits.
So
Look at all the shits I don't give.
With her lightning fingers of fingerness.
I'm going to take some shots at her. I think it's
Gatling boy.
Gatling boy, needing 4 6s. 1 crit hit, which is nothing extra on the crit.
Okay. So what's the
Minus 2.
Minus 2. So that's 5 with a reroll from tough.
Not that you needed it. And then
Fudge.
3 from those. Sorry, 2 from those. So the first, because he can't see. First one, needing 6 hits.
Minus 1 now, isn't it? So I only need
6 fours.
Yeah.
And then same again, 6s. No, missed.
No.
Right, then for 2 points, I'll shoot again.
That's fair.
With a cock.
6s. 2 hits this time on a crit, but
And
yeah. And then the 2 shots from the other guys. Needing
I
6s.
like my balls.
2 hits, but 1 crit, but again, they don't have anything on a crit. Minus 1.
yes, on 1 and yes on the
Yeah.
other.
Oh,
my god!
she is
Okay.
fucking
I can't
tough.
hit anything with my dice, but apparently I can make toughness checks
Yes.
on my characters, which
Right.
is good.
Wow, she's tough.
So that's that action number
7.
So I've just got them left. You've got 2 more.
Mm.
So I'm guessing you're first again.
Oh, it's nearly the end.
4 action points. Whoop indeed. Huh.
Hold on. I'll just move this out of the way for you like that.
Yeah, I would.
How's
that? Still.
That's 15, mate. That's easy fucking 15.
Possible.
Alright, she is going to.
Run away.
I'm going to assume that a jump. Was it? Right, how does jumping work? I want to jump.
Well, it doesn't bother her, does it? She doesn't take damage.
No, but I don't know how far she can jump. That's what I mean.
Is it she can jump, or is it that she takes no full damage?
Passes jump checks automatically and never suffers falling damage.
Yep. So she can just jump down anything.
So she effectively gets a 6 in her base move. Or does she just go bloink? She's there. That's an action.
I
Hold on.
don't know if
Jump.
vertical movement is in this. I'm not sure.
We'll just move her down. She'll be down.
I would imagine it's there's a lot of games based that way, don't they?
I just can't believe how tough that bitch is.
I've been rolling well with her, to be fair. So that's one move action. She'll have a second move action for 2 action points. She's got a move of 7. She'll go there. And then she'll have a last action point. She'll have a shot in that unit. She has got a range of 15. With her Man Reaper Carbine, which is just 1. Aim 5, needing lives.
Blam.
9 will hit. So
Minus
not a crit.
2.
Minus 2, yeah.
So it takes their grit down to 2. And that's 1 down.
Blam.
That's me done.
Okay, so I have 3. So we'll take a move with the first one.
Go all to hell.
Well, these are my combat monkeys, supposedly. So I'm going to take a charge for the second one. So that'll be 2. That's an extra inch, 6 inch, which will get me in.
Unfortunately, she's got parry.
That's just annoying. But it also, the other reason why I've come over here is it means there's less things to actually scrap back.
Oh, you know one thing we did forget?
What?
I'm not going to worry about it now. Is the shooting... It's not Overwatch, but I don't know what they call it. Guts of Glory or something, I think they call it.
Where you can actually stand and sort of...
You can shoot people on the way in,
Yeah.
but we've forgotten about
Right.
it, so I'm not going to start now.
3 of them are in range, I think. I can't claim any more. They've got a fight of 4 with blades.
Close combat, guys.
Yeah, so needing 6s to hit. 1 with a
Like to roll up with my parry. My back.
Oh, hello.
Cling, clang, cling.
Yeah, I'll hit you still.
Cling, clang. Oh, boom.
So yeah, 1
Oh.
1 check.
At minus
1.
minus 1. So 4 needing 6s. Nope.
You use one of your fortune.
I might as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, fine.
Boom.
And whatever you want to do with your last unit.
Oh, I forgot to draw a card.
No.
No, I win. Because I went first, didn't I?
Yeah, but I haven't got any more units. than
Oh,
you've got
so
in
then
left.
I just draw a card.
It's,
It's a big 4.
it runs around and round and round in
It's
circles.
only got a limit of 1 though, doesn't it?
Yes, it
Summoned
has a
unit.
limit of 1. Yeah. It's reanimated.
So, not sure what you can combine those points for.
Blop.
It will,
Right.
Stand there and get you a point.
yeah, I guess so. Woo. The term is So,
Oh, boy.
end of the 5th turn,
Yeah.
you get a point,
I
I get a point.
a point, yeah.
Check for victory conditions. I'm on 5 victory points.
I'm on 9.
9.
Are you pulling back?
Yeah.
Let's get back. It was the having that for a turn, because that effectively gives you 3 VPs.
It did. I'm
Yeah.
finding the
And
second
finding the
one.
second one gives you another 2, so it's a big deal.
So, game's over. Matt won, obviously.
Well done.
Oh,
I apologise for sweating at you.
No, I know.
So,
it's
thoughts on the game? I mean, yes, it's still in beta, but thoughts on that actual game? What bits would you have changed on any of the things that happened? Obviously, Parker making better dice rolls would have
Making
helped,
better dice rolls at the start of the game would have been nice.
obviously. But apart from that, rules-wise,
I'm actually feeling quite positive. I'm feeling very positive about this game.
Yeah.
I really like this. Sorry, I'm pointing at things.
cards.
The action
The
cards.
action cards
Love
specifically, because it gives you a. It's not just a. Well, I've got first activation, so I'm gonna. I'm gonna do this awesome thing. Like, oh well, great. Maybe it's not as awesome because
You
you've
do
only got
actually
so
have
many
to think
action
about
skills.
every single action.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that the adventure cards, probably the only thing I would say about those is remembering that the glory side is there, and actually to check them every time you've done something and go, oh, do
Yeah.
I want that?
Yeah.
Because actually sometimes I was just going, oh, they're for the extraction points.
Yeah.
They're not, and remembering that is
Yeah.
can be difficult.
Yeah, and I wonder if knowing that you were ahead on points, should I have then focused on getting the glory
Yeah.
rather than going for the guts? You know, I think.
To try and get the points back.
But I think that's actually as difficult as much of it's a thing you have to think about. I really like it being there.
Yeah.
Because it does give you the option to go, ooh, I can get an extra VP here, or maybe I can get an extra VP from there, and then suddenly that's giving me 2.
Yeah.
With this one, I mean, I got one glory over there from killing a face unit, a hand unit, and that kind of just helped me bump the score along. But I think they're going to be drastically important if you're doing just a straight one-on-one fight.
Yeah,
If
definitely.
it's just scrapping, those extra points that you can get from the glory cards are going to be absolutely essential, I think.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it might be a bit
I
more.
would say only purely because we roll randomly for the scenario. You managed to get effectively 4 VPs that I couldn't get,
Yeah.
and I think maybe that if it was 1, that might have been a more even balance,
Yeah.
and I could have pulled back.
Yeah.
Whereas by turn 3, it was like, well, I can't pull back. We'll finish the game and I'll kill some stuff because it's fun. But it felt a little bit like even with these adventure cards, I couldn't really do a huge amount.
I know it's only a 50-50 chance, but having 2 of them over this side so
Yeah.
easily for me to access. Maybe if it had been 6 markers, you put a number under each,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
so yes, there's a chance that they're both on my side, but actually you're not getting quite the same
Yeah,
sort of
potentially.
issue.
I mean, saying that, you did annihilate my Widowmakers or whatever. So
I
you
still
killed one of my
think.
units.
I mean, yes, I completely understand the way that the leaders have basically 2 wounds. I like that idea. I still think things like that great big bloody
Oh, the monarch.
roboty mono thingamajig.
Yeah.
1 hit to take that out. I think it's a little bit.
Yeah, I think.
It would be nice to see, because obviously faces technically get 2 hits.
Yeah.
It would be interesting to see vehicles get metal or
Yeah.
something like
Yeah.
that, just so that they got a chance of hanging around. If you don't hit them twice, they're going to be there. They can use a fortune point and they're off again.
Yeah.
And it then also gives you that sort of risk of, do I actually really want to spend a fortune point on that to get it back? Because that's quite a big commitment.
I mean, yes, you could have rebuilt it, couldn't you? If you'd have had one of your leadery blokey people near it, couldn't you? Is this a construct?
Yes, a construct. So I could have done it.
You could have it in units of up
Would
to
have come back
3.
with one.
So, yeah,
Potential there.
I still think that might need a bit of a tweak.
But I like it as a principle. I mean, if you were playing without vehicles at all, as a principle, I really like it that nothing's got. Because even though he's only got 1 wound, effectively, he felt tough as nails going in, just fucking
It's
taking
awesome.
shots left and right. And it
Awesome.
felt, because what I did like, every roll felt important. It
Yes.
wasn't like you're just chipping away, you're doing some damage, doesn't really matter. Or when I get down, then I'll consider. It was like every roll he could have died.
Yep.
Could have died. Oh, he could have been stunned. Oh no! And then he's got to spend a. Oh no! And he's
Which-
dead. But it was like, oh, and it felt like he was storming through it.
But that's what adds
Really
to
like.
the cinematic, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You can see him, he's standing there at one point shooting away, and obviously stomps over to there, kills fucking what's her tits with the eyes, and then goes, right, what's next then? And everyone sits and shooting at him. He's like, what? Just stop shooting me. I'm not going to die. It is now big, bad.
He is big
John.
bad John.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
totally.
you've got to say it like that.
And I really like that. That feels really good.
I think the portals
They are just so...
are going to be a little bit.
What's the bigger portal do?
So the bigger portal acts as a portal.
Mm-hmm.
No different to the smaller ones. But it has a fortune point that anybody within 6 inches can use. And if you have spirits and you've put them in reserve,
You can bring them...
you can bring them straight onto the board at a great total.
What's the cost of those? Or no, they
0.
they come with
They
people.
come with certain characters.
Ooh.
I'm wondering whether or not. I mean, they do have a weakness. They have a grit score. You can shoot and kill them. You can destroy them. They are
Right.
a unit.
Yeah, I
they are
forgot
units.
about that. Yeah,
I
yeah.
had put them specifically in places to
I
make sure
couldn't
you
easily
couldn't.
see them.
And then obviously one just right.
But that little move with where she was standing
She
here,
goes over
she'd
there,
already killed
really
all of you
strong.
lot over here. She's getting a couple of shots from her. She's like, I'm not bothered. Runs over here, goes whoop, whoop, and then charges into the back of your leader. That was beautiful.
I did.
That was textbook stuff.
As annoying as it was, I found it useful for you as a hand-to-hand army.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times it's like, great, you charged me, you've killed that unit, and now what you can do? Nothing. That's what.
Yeah,
But
because
now,
if
so actually
it
you can
wasn't
get
for
back,
these, she would have like stood here and like, maybe gone
climbed
into the
building
building.
and taken her out.
But otherwise, no. All of a sudden, she's gone from there to over there
She
to
hasn't
engage
lost her
your leader,
use.
which was fucking awesome. So yeah, it works really, really well for a hand-to-hand style.
And I suppose that's the problem with playing a game in beta test, because you want to play this game, almost the same game, with the same lineup, 5 times to get a balance of things.
To see,
because
yeah.
if I'd have known what I know now, I would have probably sent the monocav rather than shooting that unit. I would have sent it round the side to blow that up.
Yeah.
And just so it wasn't there.
Yeah.
Because that would have been more useful in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, I think the other thing from my perspective, Warrior Nation wise, was going up against your lot, especially her.
She's
I
fucking
love her.
scary as
Just
hell, isn't
horrible.
she?
But it's that piercing rating of pretty much everything that I've got is only -1, which means anything with a half decent grit is really difficult to shift off the board. And that's even from my melee. Now, if I'm a melee centric force, I'd like my melee weapons to have a bit more pierce to them.
Yeah.
Now she
You can get
does, because she
-4.
can get to -4. But the best after that is
What can Buffalo get to?
Buffalo has -3 as a default. To be fair,
And what can he get to with his thingy?
can't boost that.
Oh, he can't go to
No,
tune
he
it.
can't. Well, sorry, yes, he can attune it.
It tunes half your mind, doesn't it?
Which rounded up would be also -3.
Hmm. But you can't parry then, because it
But
was
he can't power, but he hasn't. Yeah. It's
if you attune it, you can't parry.
no,
it,
that's
it's
Soul
just-
Strike that stops
Oh,
you
was it?
being
Oh, I
parried.
don't know.
So that Soul Strike is if you use your mind to attack, you can't parry. He doesn't have
Ah.
that. So actually, his attuned is a bit weird because
I mean,
it goes to the value that he's already got. Unless that's possibly an old, because that's a slightly
Yeah.
older card.
Ah.
Yeah.
So I have to have another look at that.
And I know that it is in beta test, and they have put certain things on cards that aren't necessarily relevant at the moment.
Yeah.
But all in all, at the moment, we are happy the way it.
I did have a lot of fun. I will
Yeah.
give you that.
That's what the
And
game's
again,
about.
I know I said it earlier on, but all of the dice rolls feel important. It
Yeah.
doesn't feel like you just throw in a bunch of dice and hoping to get, I just need, I've got some 4s and some 6s, isn't it? Because it doesn't kind of average out in that sense.
No, maybe I wonder if there needs to be a slightly better way of handling units firing, because doing it one at a time if you've got a really big unit, because sometimes it matters for where the next intended target is.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I don't know,
yeah.
perhaps that's something. So maybe it's just that's your initial target. You roll it. You find out how many hits you've got, and perhaps they could cascade into the unit if the models are
That's
close
a
enough.
That
possibility.
makes sense to me.
So
But then
also,
again, in little games like this, you
it
know,
doesn't matter a huge amount. in
it
big
doesn't,
games,
but if you're
I mean,
doing bigger
you wanna-
games, then
I
it
know they're
might-
talking about.
2,000,
You know,
3,000.
they're not saying they want it to be that all of the time, but they're saying that over time they want it to become a semi-mass battle game. 6x4
it would be
table.
interesting. It would be interesting.
Whereas in which case you just want to roll some dice for a unit, don't
Yeah.
want to be rolling.
This is over 1,000 points, and we didn't
Yeah.
have a huge amount on the board. So.
I did hear, I forget whether I read it or I heard it on an interview, but Stuart Memona,
Mamma,
guy who's
Yeah.
behind the game at the moment, I'm sorry I've forgotten his
you've
surname.
spoken to him as well,
I
haven't
have,
you?
yeah, it begins with M. Mamona.
Mamma.
But he was saying how the game scales. It scales down points wise. It doesn't scale down model wise.
Right.
No, the other way round. You can have not a lot of models for a lot of points,
Mm-hmm.
and that scales really well. But if you try and have very small model counts or lots of models with no, like if you just had units,
Just the
basically.
units, yeah.
If you just have units, it doesn't really work. If you just have faces and you go, right, I've got 2,000 points of just bosses and faces, you can do that and it works because of the way the system, the metal and everything else works out. If you just have bots, it can be a bit spiky dice-wise because you're not getting those rerolls.
Yeah.
But I had a lot of fun, and I really felt it was quite intense. The game going.
It was just, just watching you like fuck up maybe 1, 2, 3 dice, 4, 5, 6 dice rolls in a row.
Yeah.
It was very funny for me. But yeah, it looked nice as well to watch. And there wasn't much where we're like, well, okay, let's just hold on a second because we've got to like look at the rules for this bit.
The other thing I would say, sorry to go back, but you were talking about units and the way units work against other units, like intended target. Same sort of thing with close combat. Like it felt a little like walks in, she gets the first person, she kills the first person, then she stands there and wonders what to do.
Yeah.
I wonder if you could engage the unit in a different
Does
way.
she get an extra? Should she get like a bit of a move after she kills that person to engage the next person?
A 2-inch.
When you consider what she is supposed to be,
she is meant to be a mincing machine.
Yeah. And I assume the same with the other characters because they've got a lot of werewolves and shit like that. Who are again going to be
Ghost Wolf.
So I wonder if a 2-inch consolidate move or something like that would suit.
But I think that's another beauty of actually being in on the beta is we can see it as it's progressing.
Yeah.
Look at it like maybe a year and a half down the line, and we're playing the same game, but it's a completely different game. I wonder how much how much will it change over the course of time? I want it to just refine the edges, but I don't want it to lose that core thing it's got.
The action cards need to say.
They are beautiful.
The adventure cards.
Because I know we was talking at the guys at thingy, he was saying, I wasn't sure about these. I turned around and said to him at the start, I don't want these cards in, it's not going to work. And then we played the first game with them and went, fuck no, they stay.
Yeah.
And I think it's a great... It's one of the things we was talking about ages ago, was we were saying, right, what can you take from each game that, one mechanic thing that you like? And in this, it's the cards.
Yeah, I feel engaged all of the time with the game. There's no like I'm waiting for you to do shit because I need to draw a card, so I need to be aware of the card that you're drawing. You activate a guy. Well, I can't just activate the guy opposite them because maybe I don't have the right card to do that with. But actually, I've got these adventure cards that mine might like. She only had a limit of 1.
Yeah.
But because I had like
all of a sudden,
cards, you can burn around the corner, and like you can't get complacent. I mean, in a different situation, you think, oh, he's only got a limit of 1. That's fine. You can just move around and do nothing. Oh, I've got +1 limit and +2 actions and plus this. Oh fuck! Oh no! I didn't see that coming. Which I love because I think the games can get really. Oh well, he's going to move in here and do that.
I know what's going to happen.
Because you know how far they can move and what they can do.
They do change it up, and I like that change. So that's
focus points, or whatever the fortune points. I really like them. It was that nice balance.
It's a little bit of extra
control
and playing and do something with the game. Definitely helpful.
Morning.
I think the fact that you can have fortune points on your boss that anybody can use because they've got La Grace or something like that. That's just anybody can use them. But you can also have faces that have their own little sort of personal stock of them. That's really interesting. The only thing for me that's going to be kind of, I suppose, a bit of a thing to watch is if you have that all-boss posse, or all-boss army, where they're all going, yep, we've got 15 fortune points between us and we can spend anybody's whenever we want. They can just bounce them around. And maybe that actually could end up being quite overkill.
And some of the factions have got like the Outlaws have got tons of bosses. I mean, I know there's 4 bosses in the Enlightened.
So you can use all 4 bosses at the same time, can you?
Yeah, because effectively, when you come to army creation, you build posses. So your army is your army.
Yeah.
And you can build a posse within that army. So you take a boss, and then you take other things to go with that boss, and that's a posse. It's not related in the sense of on the table. It's just for purposes of army.
Right.
And it tends to be you get a boss, then you can get 2 units of face. More faces.
So yeah.
And then you fill that in. But you can also go you build that posse up with individual bosses with no support.
You wouldn't get any faces because you wouldn't have units. So the basic is you buy a boss, you have to buy at least one unit, and then every other slot after that is a face or a unit. A face or a unit. And I think if you get round to slot 6, it's a face or a support.
That's what the vehicles come in.
So,
yeah, that could be a little bit.
But then you've only got 4 models potentially.
Yeah.
in your 1,500 point army or whatever it ends up being.
Which, and as we've seen, can die.
And certain armies can do that. Like I've got 4. I think you've
7
Marionation.
maybe 8. Because
legendaries as well.
we've got 3 legendaries. So we've got legendary Ghost Wolf, which is the werewolf form, Raven Spirit, and the legendary Lux, Walks Looking. And then there's tons. There's Ghost Wolf, Walks Looking, Raging Bear, and goodness knows what. There's quite a few.
Yeah. So that
there might be faces, but I don't know.
I know the Outlaws have got fucking tons because they combine a lot.
So yeah,
that's one thing I'm really looking on a completely random side note. One thing I'm really looking forward to is my secondary faction was always going to be the Confederates because I really liked the Confederates because they've got scouts because of the Union army.
Yeah.
But the Confederates are kind of scouts, like hiking, and they've got their long cloaks and stuff. Really like them. But after watching the Beasts of War video, which was I think was an interview on the Weekender a couple of weeks ago, it turns out the Confederates have got a person who is kind of aligned with the Enlightened, because it's like the idea that the South shall rise again, like the South shall rise again. And so she's like, actually, we those guys could totally help us out. That'd be really cool.
That would be
and that's
nice.
then one of their next big releases coming after the release of the. And I'm like, that's perfect for me. Enlightened plus Confederates, because then I can use all the cool scouty things and the monster zombies. So that's me done.
So, all in all, an awesome little game.
Really enjoyed it, and I feel really glad that because I mean, back when it was Outlaw Miniatures, you know, and it was like there was a lot of support behind it, but it kind of just fizzled out.
The idea behind the game was brilliant, the miniatures were brilliant, everything was brilliant, but it just didn't.
It didn't really have enough oomph behind it, and War Cradle seem really.
They've got so much fire for the game, haven't they?
Which I really like.
Well, I am lucky enough to know one of the people that are involved in it, and she's
a pain in my arse.
But she's absolutely fantastic. She's so into it. She pointed me towards it at Salute.
Yeah.
Which of course then was helped by the fact that they then gave out the first edition rules for
yes,
nothing.
Yes, we've still got to do our photo.
Second edition rules for nothing.
For nothing. So,
which I think is a brilliant little idea.
Yeah.
Brilliant little idea.
So yeah, I mean.
So we want this to get going. Yeah. So if you're not into it already, look it up, check it out.
Go and find out the Wild West Exodus website that's got links to their beta system. Sorry, their beta, because you can jump in on the beta rules now, print out cards, print out things,
and play.
Print out awesome lightning templates for lightning places.
Cow.
I'm in love
but
with that.
expect us here to be playing this a lot more because we will.
Yeah.
Because
it was fun, but it didn't feel too heavy.
No.
You know, which was nice.
No. And it didn't. I thought, you know, when you said, well, we've got near on 1,200 points, I'm like, oh fuck me, it's going to take all bloody day. But no. It was very, very quick. So, get on it, play it, let the boys know what you think about it, and keep watching our shit because we will be doing more of it.
And as always, you know what they should do, don't you? Don't forget to like and subscribe if you liked it and want to subscribe. If you don't like it, don't want to subscribe, you don't have to like and subscribe. But we would like if you liked and subscribed.
And also go up to that bit in the corner.
Help us out, make more stuff. We are.
What sort of people does that, eh? Yeah.
We are.
So again, a big thank you to Matt for coming down and playing.
Well done for beating me. Like that's a challenge.
So until next time, you wonderful people.
Stay hammered.
Christ, that means I've got.
No, I'll get up. I need a wee anyway. I need a wee. Say goodbye, nerds.
Goodbye, nerds.